Good morning, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome all of our young and aspiring chartered accountants to the induction program organized by the Board of Studies Academic, ICAI. This induction program for our CA students is a landmark initiative being organized for the very first time, and it holds immense significance for all of you who are the future torchbearers of the chartered accountancy profession. Students, before we begin our program, let us all rise together for our ICAI motto song.
य एष सुप्तेषु जाग्रति य एष सुप्तेषु जाग्रति कामं 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 कामपुरुषो पुरुषो निर्विमाणः निर्विमाणः तदेव शुक्लं तद्ब्रह्मा तद्ब्रह्मा तदेवामृतमुच्यते तस्मिन् लोकः शतः सर्वे तदूनात्यपि कश्चन एतद्वैता 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 एतद्वैता.
Thank you, everyone. Without taking much time, let us begin this meaningful induction program with the welcome address. We would like to invite a leader who has always been a strong pillar of student-centric initiatives at ICAI, CA Hansraj Shubji, Chairman, Board of Studies Academic. Sir, we request you to kindly deliver the welcome address and share your thoughts with our students who are embarking on this remarkable journey. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Friends, it's a great moment for each of us. Today we are initiating one of the program by which our young joinee, those who have been looking forward a bigger career in the chartered accountancy profession, they are there with us. And this is the first time this induction initiative is being taken with Honorable President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, CA Charanjot Singh Nandaji around us, and another gentleman as a leader, the Vice President, CA Prasanna Kumar D. He will be joining us at any moment. My Vice Chairman, CA Purushottam Khandelwalji, another friends of us, council member from Bangalore, Madhukar Hiregangaji, and the team from the Board of Study and many different departments of the ICAI. It's really been a pride if one becomes a complete professional with the strength of the knowledge, the strength of the mind, and greater things in the mind to contribute for the nation and for the profession and for the economic development of the country. The journey starts once one take a decision for the career and going forward for the contribution. And some of the journeys change your destination, but this one, believing in yourself that you can be a chartered accountant, will change who you are, not limiting to oneself, but the change in the culture in the family, bringing out many bigger changes around and going forward a great contributor also. Our young friends from all across India, I welcome you all. It's a privilege and honor for me too, being a chairman of this Board of Study Academics, to own this special induction program. A ceremonial beginning of your journey. You have joined the institute as a student of this profession. Naturally, your journey has started with and understanding of the different departments and naturally taking care of you all through this board of study and the many other committees and the boards of the ICAI will really bringing out understanding of the profession also. It's a gateway, the ICAI, which is always been there for you. A well-designed program will be there for you for half of the day today, the first half of the day. ICAI legacy, inherit every time about your alma mater, about your temple should be there in the minds of the students. Ultimately, it is the college or the university or the institution from where you belongs to. You must understand CA is not just a course, it is a transformation of your journey and transformation of the life of many others also. The ICAI, with its 75 years, glorious years of the ICAI, a globally recognized institution, has been trained many students so far in the last 75 years. Those who could become the chartered accountant, and many are in the process of becoming a chartered accountant. It's a largest accounting body of the world. And what it will give to you, a life of respect, a gateway of global opportunities, the power to shape business, economies, and the future, and a bigger and the developed country which a professional can contribute with. And above all, one wants to become tallest person. Naturally, nothing will come to you automatically. It has to be created by oneself with the support of your institution and with the support of many others individuals also. The board of study has many plans for you, for your life, which will be deliberating upon after this first inaugural session will be over. And naturally, the powerful ecosystem, it stands with you, always been for the cause, for the purpose to bring out best in you. It's a structured methodology by which you can build yourself. Many things are there to be understood with, which will be taking throughout the programs by the different departments. And naturally, journey ahead for you, the road seems to be tough, but it is not difficult. It is not which is not achievable. Everything can be achieved once anything has come to your mind. Anything whatsoever you believe in, one can achieve with. I can only tell you, many professionals or many chartered accountants who are being named or who got the fame across the globe, they started with humbleness. They started with a different league. Many coming from the different schools, maybe government schools even. Many coming from the smaller places, from the villages even. So it's not the past what one think of. It is the future one has to think of. And I personally believe so. Once you have once you have started your journey, put a strong footing like you can achieve with. So once you start with that kind of the spirit, and I really believe in our president around will be one sharing with you all, that will bring out many things to understand with. Our Vice Chairman Purushottam Khandelwal ji and Madhukar Bhai Hiragange ji also will speak with. So then you will find the personality, the people around, how they are caring for you. When always been, I understand with Madhukar Bhai, he always speaks about the students. His heart beats for the students. Purushottam Bhai also similar manner. Our Vice President, the President also. And today the time has come. Future lies in your hands. Future lies in the hands of the students. The journey of the country depends on the how the education takes shape of new education policy. And naturally, if we talk about the education is a backbone to bring out a Viksit Bharat. The strength of the education, the strong education system, ecosystem will be there. The strong country will be developed with. So, now, so our presidents will also be joining us in few minutes. So in the meantime, I'll request Madhukar Hiragangeji, friends from the Bangalore. He is a council member, well traveled. He understands the journey of the ICAI, and he really wants to share with each one of you few of his words and the thoughts. I'll request Madhukar Hiragangeji for your words, and I wish this program of the initiation or the induction for the each students sitting at the nook and corner of the country will be very useful. Madhukar Bhai, over to you.
Thank you, Chairman Hansraj Chugji. CA is a course where the ICAI has been charged with development of commerce education in India. That is our primary job. We also safeguard the financial security of India and by extension, the world also. If you look at any education, it has 3 or 4 parts. Part 1 is knowledge. The type of knowledge which is taught in CA or provided to you for your self-learning, experiential learning is second to none. Not even the IIM, MBAs will provide you such a broad subject knowledge. Nobody in India, nobody in the world provides this sort of a broad knowledge. Second, the skill. You need skill in this world. So we also teach you essential skills, especially technology skills. And we are also coming up with artificial intelligence inclusion in your syllabus. The third is values. If you see, the world is moving towards value-based businesses. You might have heard of ESG. All the startups, the first question a startup is asked is, how honest are you? Do you have integrity? So, no, they are not asking the startup, what is your product? They are trying to find out if that person who is starting, he is honest and has integrity, which means values have become important, and we also focus on that in ICAI. The last bit, in fact, quite a bit of today's induction will also focus on your attitudes and building good habits. That is the fourth part. So ICAI is one course which is like a Gurukul. Old times, the student used to go to the ashram, and under a learned teacher, guru, he would learn. He would also work. He would do practically. Our CA is also like that. You are going to spend 2 years in a chartered accountant's office, learning how to interact with everybody, how to do your work properly, and contribute in a way in which you also will become a person who will be safeguarding the financial strength of India. You are also going to be having a wonderful chance to add value to the entrepreneurs and anybody else you support. With that, I would say that you have joined a wonderful course, and today you are going to go through an induction program which will cover a large number of areas. I am also going to be with you throughout the time. Thank you very much for this opportunity, Chairman Hansraj ji.
Thank you, Madhukar Bhai. Now, I'll request the office to start a video the vision of 25-26 of our ICAI, which really been our leadership really had thought of bigger years during this year.
In a world of constant change, a partner that stands firm with deep-rooted values of excellence, independence and integrity, and embracing the motto, Jaish Supteshu Jagrati. Driving India's economic growth is ICAI, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. ICAI stands committed to strengthening India's leadership in accounting and finance. Under the visionary leadership of C.A. Charanjot Singh Nanda, the 73rd President of the world's largest accounting body, ICAI, embarks on a transformative journey.
I am thrilled, honored to assume the position as 73rd President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. I want to tell you that I have dreams which I've seen over so many years before assuming this position. Three important agendas for this council. Number one, we mean business. When I come in a commanding position, you will see that there are certain sweeping changes. We want this to be as a boardroom, which does professional business, which transacts agenda which is of high order. Second important thing, the plight of members and students has to improve. Along with members and students and council, we have to take our employees along. They work exceptionally well in pressure. Let them ease out and work in normal circumstances in the same vigor in which they work in pressure.
The theme for the year 2025-26, Vishwasniya, meaning trustworthy, resonates with the commitment to be a trusted partner in India's development, illuminating the path towards Viksit Bharat. Asmakam karyam vishwasniyam Viksit Bharatasya samarpitam cha asti. Meaning, our work is trustworthy and dedicated to a developed India. V, vision for Viksit Bharat. V in Vishwasniya symbolizes a vision to make India a Vishwa Guru in the accounting world and steering the nation towards becoming a Viksit Bharat by 2047.
अपनी देश की इकोनॉमी को सही रास्ते पे ले जाने के लिए ये डेडिकेटेड फोर्स है और मैं डायस से एज 73rd प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूट आपको कह रहा हूं सर, ये सब देश के लिए मर मिटने को तैयार है सर।
आईसीआई इंस्टीट्यूट जो कहती है वो करती है। तो अगर तीसरी इकोनॉमी का वादा कर लिया आपने, तो पूरे देश में आपके मेंबर्स हैं, उनमें आप अपनी ये भावना फैलाइए कि भारत को सबसे बड़ी तीसरी अर्थव्यवस्था हमें बनाना है, और जब आप लग जाओगे तो निश्चित रूप से तीसरी सबसे बड़ी अर्थव्यवस्था बन जाएगी।
Whatever my vision is the vision of the president. Whatever the president's vision is the vision of the Central Council members. Whatever the Central Council members' vision is the vision of all the members and the students. That is the vision with which you are going to take up this matter.
I, integrity and ethics. In the world of finance, where trust is paramount, ICAI stands tall as a beacon of integrity and ethics, shaping professionals who uphold the highest standards of ethics and accountability.
Accountants play such a pivotal role in modern business and corporate life. They are the guarantors of truth and trust in the financial reporting. India is a resurgent power on the global stage. Our businesses are thriving internationally, and so is the reputation of the Indian professionals. Among these, Indian chartered accountants have earned unparalleled recognition for their trustworthiness and expertise. The accounts you sign inspire such immense confidence that the people invest crores of rupees based solely on your word.
S stands for sustainability and social impact. That is embedded in ICAI's core and actions. Going ahead this year, ICAI has formed a special group on impact financing that will focus on profit, people, and planet to inspire eco-conscious living among CA fraternity a special group on enabling lifestyle for environment or life has been created, promoting sustainability in daily life. H. Holistic Professional and Leadership Development. C.A. Charanjot Singh Nanda is an ardent proponent of holistic professional and leadership development. He believes that a healthy mind and a balanced life are the true foundations of professional success. Bringing the vision to action, a specialized committee on promoting work-life balance has been set up to promote well-being and personal development among members, students, and employees. A. For accelerating digital transformation. To keep Indian CAs at the forefront, ICAI is continuously accelerating digital transformation initiatives and has further strengthened the AI in ICAI committee, focusing on data analytics to elevate AI-driven solutions and education to the next level. S. For stakeholder engagement. Stakeholder engagement is vital for true progress, and President ICAI strongly advocates public participation, emphasizing Janabhagidari at all levels. ICAI will actively collaborate with stakeholders for knowledge sharing, policy making, educating and creating awareness and fostering collective growth.
Chartered accountant stands not for chartered accountant, but credibility ambassadors, change accelerators, and I would urge you to be conscious arbiters, ethical guardians, and bold decision makers.
N. Nation First Approach. Dedicating over 1.4 million CA professionals and students for the progress of the nation, ICAI embodies a nation-first approach, underscoring its commitment to India's economic progress.
हम बड़े resilient प्रोफेशन है जी। जैसे जैसे देश को हमारी जरूरत होती, जैसे जीएसटी इंट्रोड्यूस होना था जी, हम सदैव तत्पर थे, तो हम सदा कदम से कदम मिलाकर चलते हैं। अगर आप बात करें बजट से पहले प्री बजट मेमोरेंडम, पोस्ट बजट मेमोरेंडम, डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स हम देते हैं जी। तो एज ए प्रोफेशन हम स्टैंडर्ड सेट करते हैं, वी सेट अप अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स, इंडियस ऑडिटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स, तो तमाम दुनिया के साथ हिंदुस्तान साथ चले और अग्रणी भूमिका में रहे, उसके लिए हम कार्यरत हैं।
I stands for innovation and entrepreneurship, driving startups and MSMEs. Through initiatives like the ICAI Startup Samvad and MSME Yatra, ICAI provides free advisory services, capacity building programs, and financial empowerment, strengthening MSMEs as the growth engines of the economy. Why? Youth and women-led development. ICAI believes that youth are the architects of change and women-led development is the foundation of a progressive nation. With 67% of its members aged 40 or younger and one-third being women, ICAI is fostering a new era of leadership and inclusivity. A for accountability, trust and transparency. As the financial soldier of the economy, ICAI marches with accountability, stand firm on trust and illuminate the path with transparency, safeguarding prosperity, ensuring stability and strengthening the financial landscape of the country. Vishwasniya is a vision where digital revolution, leadership, innovation, integrity, sustainability unite with humanity to shape a prosperous India. Together, we forge a developed India that inspires the world. ICAI है निरंतर प्रयासरत, अपने लक्ष्य की ओर बनाना है विकसित भारत, थामे सशक्त विश्वास की डोर।
Yes. Friends, now we have around us our leaders, our own President of the ICAI, C.A. Charanjot Singh Nanda ji. The way we have seen this video also, you see like the progressive approach, forward looking and the preparedness from the journey from the students to the members. Naturally, with keeping everything in mind, our president and the leadership is always been so proactive, always been supportive to the different wings of the ICAI and making our students more stronger, whether by way of the board of study or other departments of the other committees and the boards of the ICAI. You see, like the person around us as a president is full of many qualities, including our value system, the way really he wants to take this profession forward. We have seen in this video also the Vishwasniya, giving external and the internal strength, internal bringing out the ICAI to the different level and keeping the external supports from the, whether it is the government or the different regulators or otherwise not limited to India, but across the globe to bring out the name of the ICAI to the next level, the newer level, the highest position. Friends, now I'll request our Honorable President C.A. Charanjot Singh Nandaji to guide our young students, those who have joined in the last few months only, to step into the journey to become a great professional. The students around us are running into the many thousands, maybe around 7,000-8,000 from the across India. I'll request our president to guide them up and share your words with each one of them. Thank you. Thank you very much.
A very good morning, my dear students. Shri Halsaraj Chugh, the Chairman of Board of Studies, Academic, C.A. Purushottam Khandelwal, the Vice Chairman of Board of Study Academics. I can see one of my very esteemed council colleagues, Shri Madhukar Hiregange, who comes from Bangalore and his heart beats for the students. Officers of ICAI, ladies and gentlemen, I am truly honored to be amongst you today morning. Look at the importance of this program. A member program is going on in Erkulam and I am sitting outside speaking to you. I did not go as for my presidential address. I thought I should speak to my young students who ultimately will become the future of this great profession. My dear students, I welcome you to this great, exciting world of chartered accountancy. Chartered accountants have always performed worldwide. I was in Singapore and Muscat. I straight away came from Singapore to Ernakulam. I want to tell you, everywhere Indian chartered accountants are in premium. Internationally, they are sought after. The reason is very clear. We are people who do work with proper responsibility. We are people who are technically sound. We are professionals who understand how our work has to be done and delivered. I will not speak much. 5 points I would like to tell you for the furtherance of your career. Number one, be proud of yourself that you have joined CA. The institute, which was set up way back on 1st July 1949, now has totally transformed itself into the largest accounting body of the world. Starting with a humble beginning of 1,600 members, we have close to 4,85,000 members today and 10,50,000 students, and still growing at a pace which is unparalleled. Second important thing, my dear friends, if you want to have something which is very valuable, you will have to take chances, you will have to work hard. It is not possible that you simply come and sit in exam and pass. Some people say CM is come again. It means that please go ahead, sit down, use all your might, all your intellect to crack the exams. Foundation is the starting. Now onwards, start making preparation for your future. Make a blueprint of your entire career. Look at people who are heroes of this profession. I can introduce to you so many heroes. The 3 people sitting here again are heroes. Halsaraj Chugh came from a small village in UP. He knew nobody in Delhi. Set up an empire for himself. Now both his children are chartered accountants and he has a well-established practice, and yet he is contributing his time to the council. Working day and night. Whenever you come to the studio, you will see Halsaraj Chugh always there. Now when you speak about Purushottam Khandelwal, a person who came from a small village in Rajasthan, Sirohi, and today is a name to reckon with in Ahmedabad. Totally a different state with different dialect. He comes and performs at the highest level. The third gentleman, very quietly sitting, is Madhukar Hiregange, again a star in his own style. He is a GST man, a man who's known across the entire country for his GST initiatives. Chairman of the GST committee, but his love for students to the GST committee, I want to see how students could be taken into their rightful position. So all of people who sit here are people who have transformed their lives by mere hard work, dedication, and perseverance. I call this from you. Third, the most important thing which you need to remember if you want to go high in life is your technical and presentation skills. There is a saying in English which says, difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations. और उर्दू में एक बहुत उम्दा शेर है कि जवानी में बचाया गया पसीना अश्कों के सहारे निकलता है. अश्क का मतलब आंसू होता है. If you don't work hard when you are young, you cry when you are old. So this is the right time for you, ripe time I should say. Then you should give proper impetus to your writing skills, your communication skills, your speaking skills, your drafting skills, and the technical impetus behind it. Chartered accountants have grown so high because they take a rigorous training. In our times, it was 3 years. Now it will be 2 years. But that rigorous training will transform your thought process to make you become a great contributor, not only to the corporates, not only to the stakeholders, not only to your clients, but to the government and regulator as well. My dear students, sit back, create a system whereby you are able to effectively add value to their entire initiatives. और ध्यान रखिएगा, कहते हैं ना कि अगर खैरात में मिलती कामयाबी तो हर शख्स कामयाब होता. अगर खैरात में मिलती कामयाबी तो हर शख्स कामयाब होता. फिर कदर ना होती किसी हुनर की और ना ही कोई लाजवाब होता. अगर आप लाजवाब बनना चाहते हैं तो मेहनत मशक्कत को अपना धर्म बनाए, अपना ईमान बनाए. If you want to come to unprecedented heights, get involved, get started today. It's a nice Friday morning. Go back home, start studying, creating value. Don't just be guided by the subject, go beyond subjects and perform. Fourth very important thing, my dear lovely students, when you work, you'll find certain people with a negative mind always instigating you, always showing you that you may not succeed. Negativity is the greatest disease which human race has. You always have to be charged. You always have to be optimistic. You always have to be hopeful. When you start, result is never known. But have faith in God. मैं खुदा का नाम लेकर पी रहा हूं दोस्तों. मैं खुदा का नाम लेकर पी रहा हूं दोस्तों. जहर भी इसमें हुआ तो दवा हो जाएगा. जहर भी इसमें हुआ तो दवा हो जाएगा. Let your faith manifest in you. The rare instinct of working hard, the rare instinct of performing and running outside the crowd. I will very candidly tell you, my younger brothers and sisters, in life, it is only that person who's hopeful, only that person who is able to effectively add value to the initiatives of others are people who turn to be highly successful in life. Fifth and the last point, family. I want to tell you something of my own. I loved my mother. All of you love your parents a lot. इस कायनात में माँ से बेहतर, माँ से खूबसूरत, माँ से बेनजीर चीज तो कोई है ही नहीं. लेकिन वो आपकी एसेट है. It becomes your strength because I never wanted to do CA. I used to be very aggressive and mischievous as a child. My mother always used to tell me, if you love your mother, become a chartered accountant. And I want to tell you, I became a chartered accountant simply because I loved my mother. I wanted to see her happy, and for her happiness, I did my CA. Our parents are the greatest assets we have. I can bet from here, sitting here, in Ernakulam, whatever phone you have, your father will have a lower model of it. Your mother will have a lower model of it. The clothes you wear, your lifestyle will always be superior to the lifestyle of your parents. See what parents do. All of us who are here have their children. Myself, Hansraj ji and Madhukar ji, the children are chartered accountants. Purushottam, Khandelwal children, they are in London studying. All of us want to give our might to see that our children grow up. What is the duty of children? माय डियर यंगर ब्रदर्स एंड सिस्टर्स, माँ बाप से बेहतरीन चीज आपको जिंदगी में मिलेगी नहीं. Somebody asked God, भगवान कैसे? Somebody asked a learned man, भगवान कैसे होते हैं? उन्होंने कहा भगवान माँ बाप जैसे होते हैं. You have living gods in your home. Today go back to your home. Hug your mother, hug your father and tell them that your life is dedicated to the dreams they have seen. My dear friends, you will not even realize you become a chartered accountant and go to unprecedented heights. I again take this opportunity to compliment the yeoman work done by the Board of Studies. Board of Studies doing really great work, commendable work, by calling our foundation students and getting them merged with the mainstream. You have here all the heads of departments, whatever you want, any issue in registration, any issue in system orientation, any issue related to your academics, any issue related to your GMCS or your IIT, all people are here. You can use this opportunity to put at rest all the doubts you have. So I thank the Board of Studies. I thank Brother Hiregange also, who for his love of students is here. Let us all work together to create an environment, create an ecosystem whereby your institute, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, emerges as the best body of this world. Let us all transform this largest accounting body into the best body of this world. Thanks a lot, Board of Studies, for inviting me. I'm really thankful to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir, President sir, for inspiring and motivating our 10,000 odd students from all across, the young brains, young minds, well thought of, well explained by you, the journey, naturally the creation and the way they will be taking their life forward. Now I'll request my Vice Chairman CA Purushottam Khandelwal ji for concluding and the vote of thanks also. Purushottam bhai, over to you.
Good morning, Honorable President sir, Head of the institution. They love the profession. They love the student. I know President sir since long back. He always comes to Ahmedabad for student conference. Whenever we request them, he spare their valuable time from their busy schedule and came to Ahmedabad. And now, yesterday, President sir was in Singapore. I think he landed at the Cochin and agreed to address the students, motivated them, welcome them in the institute's family. My chairman of Board of Studies, Hansraj Chok, always dedicated, loves to student, in inclination to do best for the student. My another friend, senior council colleague, Hiregange ji, again, whenever I start meeting of the boys, I always see Hiregange ji is there. They want the feedback, how we can do best for the student. And my dear loving students, first of all, I thanks to your parents, your presidents, and Board of Studies for organizing such a wonderful programs. Your parent has given chance you to become a chartered accountant, a world's best a degree. Chartered accountant is just not a degree, but a student who serve to nation, inclination to serve the nation, because we are all the financial soldier of this country. अगर किसी के दिल में देश के लिए कुछ काम करने की इच्छा है, तो वो इसके थ्रू पूरी कर सकते हैं. सैनिक बॉर्डर पे जाके लड़ते हैं, लेकिन फाइनेंशियल सोल्जर देश को एक स्ट्रेंथ देते हैं, देश में हथियार खरीदने का, देश का फाइनेंशियल सिस्टम कैसे खड़ी हो, जिससे लेके लोग बॉर्डर में जाके लड़े. तो वो सोल्जर हम देश के 4,85,000 सीए हैं, 8.5 लाख स्टूडेंट जिन्होंने दिल में ये जज्बा है कि मुझे कुछ करना है, देश के लिए कुछ करना है, मेरे परिवार के लिए करना है. मोदी जी कहते हैं कि चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट इस देश के ऋषि मुनि है, और ऋषि मुनि के ऊपर किसी का विश्वास कम न होना चाहिए. They also told that the signature of chartered accountant carry more power than the signature of prime minister of this country. Dear friends, you are going to be a chartered accountant. आपके सिग्नेचर कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी तक वैलिड होंगे. आपको और कई लाइसेंस लेने की जरूरत है. एक ही ऐसा प्रोफेशन है जहां आप हिंदुस्तान में कहीं भी बैठ के साइन कर सकते हैं. आपके और आपके पेरेंट्स की इज्जत बढ़ाने वाला है. आप इसमें कमा भी सकते हो, साथ में आप देश की सेवा भी कर सकते हो. जैसे कुमार मंगलम बिड़ला जी थे, उनके पेरेंट्स ने ये कंडीशन रखी थी कि अगर बिड़ला एम्पायर को आपको आना है, बिड़ला एम्पायर को सर्व करना है, तो बेटा पहले चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट बन के आओ, फिर ये एम्पायर तेरा है. आपको ये कंडीशन तो पूरी करनी ही है. राकेश झुंझुनवाला, वो मतलब एक इतने फाइनेंशियल तो जिन्होंने पैसे कमाने में कोई कमी नहीं रखी, लेकिन उन्होंने पैसे कमाए, लेकिन देश के अर्थतंत्र को भी वो आगे लेके गए, क्योंकि फाइनेंशियल मार्केट में ही उन्होंने लोगों को मोटिवेट किया इन्वेस्ट करने के लिए। उनको देख के बाकी सीए सीखे कि लोगों से इन्वेस्टमेंट कैसे कैपिटल मार्केट में करवाना है। तो आज जो कैपिटल मार्केट इतना बड़ा जो इंडेक्स देख रहे हो, उनमें कहीं ना कहीं उनका बड़ा रोल है। आई ऑलवेज से ICAI is a mother institute. Why I'm saying mother institute? Mother is not giving birth to child, but taking care entire life. He hand holding till the students, मतलब जब से जन्म देती है, जब तक बच्चा जिंदगी में सेटल नहीं होता था, जब तक उसका हाथ पकड़ के रखिए। ICAI ऐसा ही है। आज आप ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं तो हम आपके लिए दरवाजे खोलकर वेलकम करने के लिए तैयार है। हमको पैसा नहीं चाहिए कि इसलिए हम आपको सीए करने के लिए, लेकिन देश को जरूरत है चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट की, देश को जरूरत है स्टूडेंट की, कुछ फाइनेंशियल सोल्जर की टीम तैयार हो। हम आपको जितना पैसा फीस ले रहे हैं उससे ज्यादा हम स्टाइपेंड के रूप में दे रहे हैं, बट लेकिन अगर आप पढ़ेंगे, आप आगे बढ़ेंगे, तो मेरा देश आगे बढ़ेगा। विथ दिस इंक्लिनेशन आई वेलकम ऑल ऑफ इन दिस नोबल प्रोफेशन, noble course. Thank you so much. Thank you, President sir. Thank you, Sukh sahab, and thank you, Hirenge ji, for coming here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Vice Chairman Purushottam Khandelwal ji. Now I'll request the office to take this technical session forward.
Thank you, sir. With this, we conclude the inaugural session. We express our sincere gratitude to all the dignitaries for gracing this occasion. Students, we request all participants to remain connected as we proceed to the next session. Now, we will be showing you a short video highlighting the various initiatives of Board of Studies Academy.
Chartered Accountant, the prestigious title that is built on expertise, integrity, and your dedication that needs the right support at every step. Board of Studies Academic of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, your success partner in chartered accountancy, stands beside you, empowering you and enriching your career.
Very good evening, my dear students. ICAI is there to support you with all types of study material, live classes, RTPs and expert videos. Please, you have so many inspirations. मंजिल उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके सपनों में जान होती है। पंखों से कुछ नहीं होता, हौसलों से उड़ान होती है।
Chartered Accountancy course transforms you into a valuable asset for the profession. Post-qualification, a wide array of opportunities opens up across various sectors and with potential for global careers.
My dear students, today I am in front of each one of you. Board of Study is quite sincere. It is sensitive towards journey of the each and every students who is sitting in the far-flung areas or the metro cities. Everyone is equal for the Board of Study.
You can access ICAI academic resources primarily through BOS Knowledge Portal and ICAI BOS mobile app using your self-service portal or SSP credentials. Your academic support framework includes value-added study material and publications, enriched with diagrams, flowcharts, real-life scenarios, and gamified elements. It makes learning clear, practical, and engaging. Learn from top experienced faculty through live virtual classes at no cost. You can access these recorded lectures anytime. Saransh, Last Mile Referencer. A concise handbook becomes your quick revision companion before exams. Prepare smartly with mock test papers, revision test papers, and past suggested answers. Sharpen your exam game with our MCQ practice dashboard. We are more than an academic body. We are your motivators and mentors. Get paper-wise guidance and strategies from the Faculty of Board of Studies Academic under Success at CA exam sessions. An interactive platform titled Charcha Ka Vishay, CA Pariksha, is organized to address your queries and motivate you before exams. Stay informed and empowered with our theme-based monthly students' journal. Building strong foundations, you're offered oral coaching classes and induction programs for foundation students. At Board of Studies Academic, we believe in nurturing excellence. Let's learn, grow and achieve together.
Students, let us start with our first informative session, which offers a comprehensive overview of ICAI. This session will also highlight the vital role of the Board of Studies Academic and the wide range of academic and technical support it offers to guide and empower students throughout their CA journey. In this regard, we once again invite CA Hansa Chuksa and our CA Rashmi Goel, our Joint Secretary Board of Studies, to address you all and demonstrate the vast academic inputs provided by the board. Over to you, ma'am.
Good morning, students. We welcome you all for the induction program for foundation students. These sessions will give you an overview about the structure of ICAI and will also provide you a broad information about the learning resources available with Board of Studies Academic, which you can use for your pursuit in the CA journey. Now, ICAI is a statutory body established under the Chartered Accountant Act 1949. It is responsible for the regulation and development of the chartered accountancy profession in India. ICAI functions under Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Government of India, and plays a critical role in maintaining high standards of professional competence and ethics among chartered accountants in the country. ICAI is managed in accordance with the provisions of the Chartered Accountant Act 1949 and the Chartered Accountant Regulations 1988. The management of the institute is structured to ensure effective governance and administration. The institute functions under the overall control, guidance, and supervision of the Council, which is responsible for overseeing its operations and ensuring compliance with the statutory framework. The ICAI Council is currently being headed by our CA Charanjot Singh Nanda Sir, President ICAI, and CA Prasanna Kumar D, Vice President ICAI. ICAI Network. The Institute of Chartered Accountants of India has a robust and widespread network. Its headquarters is located in New Delhi, supported by 5 regional councils and 177 branches across the country. Internationally, the Institute has established a strong global presence with 52 chapters and 33 representative offices across 85 cities in 47 countries. This decentralized structure enables ICAI to provide localized support and resources to its students, including providing coaching and revision classes, conducting mock test papers, career counseling, conducting IT and soft skill development courses, organizing seminars, conferences, mentoring programs, as well as conducting other co-curricular and personal development activities. Global recognition of ICAI. ICAI is internationally acclaimed for its rigorous education system, high ethical standard, and strong technical competence. To promote global mobility and recognition of ICAI, the ICAI has signed MOUs and mutual recognition agreements with leading accounting bodies across the world. This leads to a strong strength of ICAI. ICAI boasts a strong and growing community with over 4.3 lakh members, including more than 40,000 members based overseas. Additionally, the Institute supports a vibrant academic base with over 10 lakh students currently being enrolled in the Chartered Accountancy Program. The Chartered Accountancy profession in India. The scope of the accountancy profession in India is broad and expanding, covering various roles and responsibility under the statutory, regulatory, and financial frameworks. A chartered accountant plays a statutory role when he or she conducts audit under the Companies Act, Income Tax Act, GST Act, or other conduct a bank audit. They are appointed as auditor in companies, LLPs, cooperatives, government bodies. They represent their clients before the tax authorities. Further, the chartered accountants are also hired in government and public sectors by C&AG, PSUs. by the regulatory bodies too, including SEBI, RBI, IRDAI, or Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Today, Indian Chartered Accountants are recognized in many countries, and the ICAI has MOUs with bodies like UK, Canada, UAE, and Australia. CAs play a role in global audit firms, BPOs, KPOs, and shared services center too. Now, the education activities. ICAI manages its educational responsibility through two dedicated wings, the Board of Studies Academic and Board of Studies Operation. ICAI enrolls our students, deliver structured theoretical education, provide them the IT and soft skill training, monitor their practical training, conduct their qualifying exam, and issues certificate of practice to eligible members. This is how our chartered accountant becomes our members of the institute. Now, Board of Studies of Academic. We at Board of Studies is an academic wing of ICAI. We are responsible for designing and periodically reviewing the CA curriculum under the scheme of education and training. We develop high quality education content. This includes study material, saransh, summarized notes, revision text papers, mock test papers, suggested answers. We conduct live virtual classes and educational webcasts to enhance accessibility and learning. We provide students with guidance, academic support, and induction program. Board of Study Academic is committed to nurturing competent, future-ready professionals through a focus on quality education, academic innovation, and technology-enabled learning. Now, let us go to this education training and education and training at a glance. Now, all the students which are sitting today at our register have already been registered under the foundation course. All of you would be eligible to appear for the examinations once you have completed your study leave of 4 months. Once you have appear in the exam and qualify it, then you will be eligible to appear for the intermediate course once you have given your 12th pass certificate and also completed your foundation examination. Then you are eligible to register for the intermediate course. Now, once you are registered for the intermediate course, you are required to undergo a study period of 8 months, and thereafter you may appear for the intermediate examinations. Now, in intermediate examination, there are two groups. Once you have completed, you have appeared and passed both the groups of intermediate examination, then you are required to complete your integrated course on information technology and soft skills, which we call as ICITSS, before commencement of practical training. Now, this practical training is a very important milestone in the life of every chartered accountant, because this provides you a practical exposure as to how you have to work once you become a chartered accountant. While doing your practical training, you will also get registered for your CA finals. This practical training is for a period of 2 years. Once you complete your practical training, you would meantime would also complete and qualify your self-paced online modules, and thereafter you are expected to also complete the advanced ICITSS training, both in the soft skill and information technology, before appearing for the final exams. You will appear for the final exams after completing a 6-month study period after completing your practical training. You pass both the groups of final the exam, apply for the membership, and become a chartered accountant. This is how you will be able to complete your CA journey. Now, the question arises, how this journey will be complete. We have the total registration fee at the 3 levels is very nominal. It is 9,000 at foundation level, the 18,000 for the intermediate and 22,000 at the final level for the Indian nationals. For the foreign students, it is in terms of $724. That's foundation. The $1,000 for the intermediate level and 1,100 for the final level. The number of papers, as you must already be knowing, that there would be 4 papers at the foundation level, and in the intermediate level, there would be 3 papers at each group, in each group 1 and group 2, totaling to 6 papers. Thereafter, in the self-paced online modules, you would be doing 4 papers, and thereafter, there would be 6 papers again at the final level. Now, today, the focus of this presentation would only be till the level of the foundation. Now, at foundation level, there are 4 papers. Paper 1 is accounting. It is of 100 marks, and it is a descriptive paper, wherein you will get questions to solve over there. Then there is paper 2, business law, again 100 marks paper, again on the same design, wherein you will be getting case studies and other questions based on the law to be attempted. Thereafter, paper 3 is quantitative aptitude. This is again 100 marks, but it is 100% objective with, please note, 25% negative marking for wrong answering of MCQs. Similarly, in paper 4 of business economics, again for 100 marks, it is 100% objective with 25% negative marking for wrong answering of MCQs. We have given certain fee exemption and concessions to the students of 3 different categories. The differently abled students who is suffering from permanent disability of 40% or above are eligible for 100% fee exemption. Wards of deceased members of ICAI have been given 75% concession in registration core fee for all levels of the registration fees of the CA courses. The students from Union Territories of Jammu, Kashmir, Ladakh, Northeastern states, Andaman and Nicobar are also eligible for 75% concession in registration course fee for all levels of CA courses. Details of the documents that would be needed for obtaining such a kind of fee exemption or concession will separately be discussed under the SSP session being held today. Now let us concentrate. What are the learning resources which are offered by ICAI, by Board of Studies Academic to our foundation students? Students, please remember one important thing, BOS Knowledge Portal. Please note down this, the link to BOS Knowledge Portal. This is the lifeline which will provide you all the kind of learning resources that you would ever need for your preparation for the CA Foundation examinations. Now, over there, once you will, could my friends help me to navigate through the BOS Knowledge Portal? Let us give our students a live stream, if possible, as to how they have to reach. Now, this is our BOS Knowledge Portal. I request all of my students to look that once you scroll down, please scroll down, you will find an ample of resources available for you to practice. We conduct subject-specific webinars, which is given under the banner of BOS webinar. We have study material available over here, both in hard copy, it must have reached to you, or it might be in the reaching to you, but study material is also available over here. You have Saransh over here. Just a minute. Saransh over here. Students general is also important. We will discuss it. Then we have model test papers available for you. We have the latest amendments, if that is the relevant amendments taking place in your business law paper, that would be available over here. there is a revisionary test papers. Please mark it. This is very important for you for your preparation in the examination. The suggested answer for the past examinations. This is also available over here. You have mock test papers series, the old series also, and we will be conducting the 2 series of mock tests before each examination, which would also be available over here. Other details are available, and when we scroll down over there, you will find that you also have the link to the other important student portals, SSP, CDS, that you may go browse through here. Now, I request my office to take it up for the live virtual classes also. There is live virtual classes link available over here. We will be discussing it. There is a LVC schedule available over here for the foundation. We're shortly going to start our classes for September 2025. For intermediate, you may see we have already started September 2025 and final classes over here. So now let us go back to our presentation. Students, please remember this BOS knowledge portal. It is very important for you. Now, over there, we have already discussed what is available over there, the digital resources. Now, BOS knowledge portal, thereafter BOS mobile app. I request my students that in the next few slides, I would be discussing this BOS mobile app with you, and request all the students, please download this mobile app in your mobiles, because it will be going to help you in your near future. In fact, it will be your companion till you become a chartered accountant. We have MCQ paper practice dashboard available for your practice, and audio enabled ebooks too. Please, next slide. We have already discussed about the BOS knowledge portal. Now, study material. I request all my students, please study these study material being made available to you through CDS thoroughly. If you will prepare thoroughly through these study material, you will find that it will become very easy for you to sail through the examinations. Saransh, very important publication of the institute. It is, you may call it as a summarized note sheet. It provides you the concepts through diagrams, flowcharts, tables. It is one-stop repository from which you can use as a quick reference and last-minute revision, or again and again to revise it over there. Now, these Saransh is available both at BOS Knowledge Portal as well as BOS mobile app. Now, next slide. Revisionary test paper. I would like to explain my student what is the difference between these publications, so that you can understand at what step you are required to refer to which publication. I've talked to you about study material. I've talked with you about the Saransh. Now, revisionary test papers. Now, these are the revisionary test papers which provide you the test on the important topics. Once you go through, attempt these revisionary test papers, you can assess your level of preparation for the exam, and you would also come to know what are the topics left behind which you have to prepare well before appearing for the exam. Again, note it, it is available both on the BOS Knowledge Portal as well as BOS mobile app. Suggested answers. What is this suggested answers? Suggested answers are the suggested answer for the past examinations. These suggested answers, actually whatever past papers have actually come over there, they provide the solutions of those examinations. Please refer to these suggested answers. They provide you the way you have to solve and present your solution while answering the questions in the examination. Again, this is again available at BOS Knowledge Portal as well as BOS mobile app. student journal, very important feature of BOS academics. Now this student journal, if you go through, we provide to the foundation students a complimentary copy of this student journal for the first 12 months. And this the student journal will provide you exam oriented content in the form of providing you the capsules, the articles, the tips that you should take care while giving your examinations. What are the common mistakes which students conduct? We update you with all the necessary important announcements of the institute over here in General 2. We also provide the articles on your skill and personality development. So please stick to the student journal, and after 12 months, in case if you want, we will be providing you the free of cost through email. And if student prefers a hard copy, they may opt for it by paying a nominal annual fee of ₹200 for getting 12 copies of this student's monthly journal. BOS mobile app, very important app. Now, first of all, let me explain you how you will access this mobile app. You download it through Google Play or through the Google Store from Google Play or Apple Store, and thereafter you have to access this application by logging into using your SSP credentials. You will have to enter you have to select your course. You have to enter your registration number, student registration number, and date of birth, and then you will find all the resources that I have shown you over the BOS knowledge portal would also be available at your mobile. So you can access all the resources at any time from anywhere. Ask your query. There is a very important window, Ask Your Query, in the BOS mobile app. Through this, students can directly ask their subject-specific queries from our BOS faculties directly. In the end, I am going to share with you their contact number and email IDs also. But in case if you want, you can use this as your query window also for your subject-specific queries. These student-specific queries would be answered within 72 hours, and student can track their queries vis-a-vis view their old queries also. Again, we have already explained how you are going to log in for your SQ query. MCQ paper practice dashboard, please use it. You know, there are two papers which are completely objective type papers. So please use this MCQ paper practice dashboard to find out how much you have prepared. You study through study material, you study through Saransh, attempt MCQ paper dashboard questions to find out how much you have been able to answer. This will hone your analytical skill, and you will be able to track your paper-wise, chapter-wise performance. It will be generating your performance report also. Mock test papers, a very important feature of BOS academics. Before every cycle of examination, we conduct mock test papers for 2 series of mock test paper before each examination at each level. For foundation student, there would be 2 series of mock test paper attempted. You can attempt in 2 ways. Either you go to our nearest branch over there and attempt the mock test paper. They will evaluate their sheets and provide you your answer sheet within 7 days. Or you may attempt these mock test paper through our mobile app or our BOS knowledge portal. We will provide you solution by the end of the same day. So use this opportunity and attempt mock test papers. All these resources are available free of cost. whether it is BOS Knowledge Portal, whether it is RTPs, whether it is the mock test papers on this portal and mobile app. These are available free of cost. Now, a very important feature of our Board of Studies Academic, live virtual classes. We conduct live virtual classes presently at free of cost for our foundation students. These classes are being held periodically, and the schedule of these live virtual classes is available regularly over our website on BOS Knowledge Portal. These live virtual classes can be accessed through BOS Knowledge Portal, through the Zoom meeting, as well as through BOS mobile app. Now, if you are coming to attend these live virtual classes, we ensure you that our experienced faculties will provide you the coaching at the level that you require. They would also provide you the notes and assignments, and in the last 15 minutes, you will get an opportunity with these faculties to interact on one-on-one basis and clear your doubt in real time. Further, the recording lectures of all these sessions would also be available on BOS Knowledge Portal, and you can access them n number of times available. Please use this opportunity and attend the live virtual classes. Those students who would be attending our live virtual classes would also get further benefits like subject-specific webinars. We are conducting, especially in accounting and business law, the specific important chapters related webinars, wherein we are going to discuss the important concepts and the questions thereon. If any student want any particular questions to be asked, they can send their request to the concerned faculties. They will ensure that those questions would also be taken. Thereafter, we are conducting, as already discussed, mock test series, first and second, 2 series for our the students, and thereafter, meantime, along with each series of mock tests, we are also conducting the sessions of success at CA examinations. Over here, my faculties are going to discuss with you the common mistakes that students are making while attempting their papers. They will also be discussing how they are required to answer these questions. With this kind of a help, I believe my students will be able to succeed in their examinations. Students, before completing, I would also like to inform you certain code of conduct for our students at CA course. The code of conduct is applicable to all our students who are pursuing the Chartered Accountancy course and who are undergoing practical training or have completed the practical training. For this, please take care that students shall be held liable in case if any mishandled damage of any assets, property or infrastructure of ICAI is done, and students are required to maintain discipline, decency and decorum while attending institute, regional council, branches, programs like seminars, conferences, mock test, training programs. Please take care. Apart from our CA examination, we would like to inform you, our students, that ICAI has entered into an MOU with IGNOU for our CA students, and they can pursue their BCom and MCom programs. As per MOU, student interested in pursuing BCom or MCom can enroll into respective programs under IGNOU, and students will be given credit transfer for the select papers when they have completed their CA in accordance with their credit transfer exemption scheme. Most importantly, in the end, we would like to also inform our students that UGC has given an academic equivalence to the Chartered Accountancy qualification as equivalent to postgraduate degree, while its letter dated 15th April 2021. Thank you, student.
Thank you, ma'am, for the enriching session dealing the relevant aspects of our ICAI and Board of Studies Academic. Moving to our next session, meanwhile, CA Dr. Rohit Ravadia, Chairman Board of Studies Operations, join us. We would like to invite Ms. Vidhi Gupta, Secretary Board of Studies Operations, to introduce you all with the several meaningful initiatives of Board of Studies Operations. Over to you, Vidhi. We'll be sharing the PPT.
Thank you, Shilpa. Thank you for the introduction. So, as you're aware that ma'am has already apprised you about the Board of Studies Academics, the next thing that has been come for the students is the Board of Studies Operation. After getting the CA examination of the CA Foundation, student has to enroll for the foundation exam. You have to do the intermediate course and you have to enroll for the articleship. Before commencing the articleship, all the students have to do the mandatory course on IT and orientation. Next slide, please. Next slide. Yes, so basically the core thing of the Board of Studies Operation is equipping the students with the professional skill sets that will be taught in the orientation course and the management and communication classes, fostering management and communication skills, enabling infrastructure. We have across Pan India, we have our own ITT labs and MCS and OC centers, in which the training will be imparted on the regulatory course of ICTS IT and AICITS MCS Advanced ITT. And after conducting all these regulatory courses, we give the opportunity to the students to go enhance their skill sets on the various events by attending the Student National Search. Next slide. Scholarship for the SUA students. There are so many student activities that includes one-day seminar, half-day seminar, student fest, programs, sports day, so many activities that is there. Types of conferences that has been enabled for the students are International Conference of CA Student, National Conference of CA Student, Mega Conference of CA Student, and the State Level Conference of CA Students. In this, students who have given the registration in the intermediate. They are allowed to come for the student conference as a paper presenter as well as the audience over there. They will give you the maximum opportunity to engage with the audience, to present your paper, enhance your skill sets, and network and enhance your networking skills also. Apart from that, board also organizes a weekly webinar on the motivational skill sets and enhancing the management skill sets of the students. A weekly webinar run at the 100 series. It will be conducted on every Tuesday and Friday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. And recorded lecture of this will be available on the DLH platform of the ICAI. Then we have a monthly interactive meeting with all the students, in which there is a one-to-one interaction with all the students who have been joining the IT, OC, GMCS as well as advanced ITT classroom through the digital smart classrooms. Then we have a residential course that for giving the campus awareness at the COE Center of Excellence Jaipur and Center of Excellence Hyderabad. Next slide. So this is basically the timelines for conducting the orientation courses and the practical courses. First, giving the intermediate examination, as already communicated to you. After clearing both the groups of the intermediate, you are allowed to start your 2 years of practical training. But before appearing for the practical training, you have to start your integrated course on information technology and orientation course. This is a 15 days program. Every student has to enroll themselves on the specified portal, that is a ICAI online registration portal, on which you have to register for the orientation course and the 15 days for intermediate course. And both courses cannot be done simultaneously. First 15 days has to be over, then you can enroll for the next 15 days training program of IT. And across India, we have 165 ITT labs are there and 150 OCMCS centers are there. After that, you have to enroll for the 2 years of articleship through the SSP portal. Then you have to go for the advanced ITT. After completing 2 years of practical training, you have to enroll themselves in the advanced ITT and advanced MCS course. This is a mandatory regulatory course to appear in the final examination. Along with the Advanced ITT, MCS and AICD course, this is again a 15 days program. You have to give the Advanced ITT examination that will be conducted by the examination center. For this, the centers has to be selected through the examination portal. And then you can appear for the final examination. Next slide, please. Advanced Intermediate course on Information Technology and Soft Skill. As I told you, that consists of two parts basically, Information Technology and the Orientation course. The registration link is shown on the website over the screen to you. That is ICAI-onlineregistration.org. The eligibility is student has to mandatorily complete the course before commencement of the practical training. And the duration for this is 15 days program for 6 hours a day. Fees for the orientation course is 7,000 rupees and for ITT it is 6,500. In this, that fees includes the curriculum, the training taught to you. They are the different modules that has been introduced this year that in the last credit system, in which a SAP, the Tally, ERPs, Oracle, NMS Dynamics, Zoho, Python, NIMES are being taught to the students in the curriculum of ICTS and AICID's IT course. To complete this course, student has to give the 3 tests. First is the module test that will be taken at the time within the classroom of 15 days of duration. After completing the module 1, and then you have to give the module 2 examination that is of 50 marks, MCQ based, that will be conducted even at the 15 days duration classroom time. After completing both the tests, a student has to give the final online examination of the ITT course curriculum that will be conducted by each center immediately after conducting the completion of your course. That will be conducted at the center itself. That consists of MCQ based, that is an online pattern in which there will be 300 questions will come, each of 1.5 marks, and student has to give to clear this examination, student has to at least secure 50% of marks. The aggregate of the module 1, module 2, the project marks of 100 and final online examination should be 60%. Then only student will get the pass certificate for clearing this particular certificate. And the 5th requirement for this is the attendance. Your attendance should be 90% to get the completion certificate of IT. For OC, it is a 15 days program, 6 hours a day. There is no test being conducted for the orientation classes. You will get the completion code.
Students, we would like to welcome Dr. Rohit Rohatia, sir, Chairman, Board of Studies Operations. We would like to address you all. Sir, over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Very respected, Honorable Central Council Member Madhukar Hiregangeji from Bangalore. The Secretary of the Board of Studies Academic, Rashmi Madam, and the Secretary of Board of Studies Operation, Vidhi ji, and all the team of Institute, Purushottam Khandelwal ji, the Central Council Member from Ahmedabad, and my dear students, a very good morning to one and all present over here. This is one of the initiatives the Institute has taken to connect with our own students. When I was student, we used to feel that Institute is not able to connect with us, and in many of the issues, we were struggling to connect for the issues. This was initiative taken last year that we have to do the induction program as per the new scheme of our curriculum, so that all our students get connected to us. Vidhi Madam is already taking the presentation on the various regulatory courses which a student has to undergo after his foundation examination, before the joining the articleship, and also before giving the final examination. So she is already taking the presentation. She will take the presentation with further more detail. But here my sincere request to each one of you present over here. You are the brand ambassador of the Institute. Institute is made by all of you. And if we all work together for the profession, for the Institute, the flag of the Institute will keep on flying. Today, when we mark 76 year of the Institute has completed, and we are running in the 77th year, we see that a lot of new initiatives, new changes have come up in the economy, in the country, in the profession, in the education system also. We at the Board of Studies are looking forward in terms of getting certain new initiatives. We are getting simulation in the learning environment. We are trying to build up the uniform classroom all across India so that any student sitting in Mumbai or sitting in a remote place should feel that yes, it is the institute premises and it is as same as it is done, any training done in Mumbai or any training done in a tier 3 city or tier 4 city. We have completely digitalized our classroom. The classrooms are running with the smart panel. The teachers are teaching through the smart screen. My sincere request to every student, you have joined such a reputed and esteemed profession. The way we do our schooling from class 1st to 12th, and the kind of feeling which we have for our own school that yes, I have done my schooling from a particular school. The same feeling we should have for our own institution. Because now when we go for the higher studies, here you all have chosen to do CA course. And here our alma mater is ICAI, the Institute of Chartered Accountant of India. We always have such feeling, the feeling which we have for our own school. Because it is the place where you are going to give your maximum time and to make your own career. It is a distance learning education course, but still you are connected to the institute all across, anywhere, anytime. We have the regulatory courses, which we are already explaining. But sometimes we have seen that the student get disconnected at times. My request to the Office of Board of Studies and Vidiji, along with Madhukar sir, the communication which is there on the website of the institute should have the secretary's detail, should have the mobile number of the secretary, so that if any student facing any issues can be reached upon directly. So this thing need to be done, and you may please write to the DRTP, the Digital Engineering Board also, to do it at the earliest, that we need all such things when we connect with our students. So students should have first point of contact along with the e-Sahayata. My request to each one of you, every student present over here, to effectively use social media. You are not a common student or you are not a general student. Now you are a CA student. And whenever you are posting something on social media, it is seen as a chartered accountant student is posting somewhere. At times we have seen many CA students unknowingly, without understanding, they comment or they post on any of the social media platform and sometimes causing a disrepute to your own institution. It may happen that there are times to respond. You may have a different understanding on various issues, but at the same time, it is a matter of opinion. The institute is working day and night for all our students, for all our members, for the profession at whole. Sometimes it is a matter of difference of opinion in certain cases. Sometimes we get the response late, but that doesn't mean that you are free and you are independent to write anything over social media. We have to understand the decorum. We need to understand our own commitment to the profession. Since you now all are the CA student, you need to see that the society is not looking to a common man. Society is looking up to you all as a CA student, and when a CA student writes something, it has a meaning, it has an impact. So my sincere request to each one of you to please take care your social media protocol, that now you are a chartered accountant student who has some commitment towards his own alma mater, that you will not let your institute down at any point of time. Once again, thank you very much for inviting me here to discuss the concern. I can assure you that whole council, the 32 council member and 8 government nominees, including the regional council members, 64 regional council member in 5 regions, Eastern region, Western region, Southern region, Central region, Northern region, including 177 branches in India with more than 4.5 lakh members, with more than 10 lakh students, with 44 representative offices, with 53 overseas chapters, with more than 40,000 overseas chartered accountants. Now the institute is the world's largest accounting body. We need to work together in the interest of the profession. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai ICAI, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir. And we would again like to invite Ms. Vidhi Gupta to continue with her PPT.
Thank you, Shilpa. Yeah, we were there that for advanced ITT course, it also consists of two things. First is management communication skills and advanced ITT exam trainings. This is again a 15 days program, and it is of 6 duration that will be conducted at the institute's own center established across India. Registration for this is ICAI online registration.org. In this, the students have to go. They have to select the course in which they want to register, region wise, city wise, as well as the course which they are enrolled in which batch they can do it. On the portal, there is a provision of if you by any reason you cannot opt that particular batch, you can cancel the batch by your own wish and a token would be generated. And with the same payment, you need not to make a new payment. With the same token, you can register for the same curriculum batch anywhere across India. The eligibility for appearing for the advanced ITT integrated courses before appearing for the final examination and after completing 2 years of practical training, you are allowed to register for the advanced ITT as well as the advanced MCS course. The fees for the MCS is 7,000 rupees and advanced ITT is 7,500. And after giving the advanced ITT completion certificate, in this, the test would be conducted at the examination department at the different center in the same manner where how the inter foundation as well as the final examination being conducted. Next slide. The dress code. There is a dress code to be followed by all students while coming for the IT, OC, MCS as well as advanced ITT curriculum. And the dress code is the formal dress code. The casuals are not allowed. If any student will become in the casuals, first day the warning would be given. Otherwise, the second day, from second day onwards, the half day would be conducted. So you have to maintain the discipline and the decorum of while coming to the institute premises in any form. Even this dress code is followed for the national, for the all the conferences and for all the national level talent search being conducted by the Board of Studies operation across Pan India through the branches and its regional councils. Next slide, please. 2 years of practical training. There is importance of practical training. First, the real life case studies has been given to the students along with the theoretical knowledge that you have been taught through the academic session. You will learn to know the time management, development of the professional attitudes and exam while you learn it. You can enhance your communication skills by day-to-day dealing with the exposures or given by your respective principals. Personality development would also be there when you do the practical training. So don't go for a dummy one. Always opt for the regular training under the chartered accountants who are very, very well qualified CAs. That will also help the students to develop the analytical sets. There is a benefit of the networking among the students. There is also you get a better job opportunities after completing your CA curriculum within the same firm or within the same industry. You can opt in. In the 2 years of practical training, students can first year they are allowed to do the articleship training under any CA firm, and in the second year there is an option to go for an industrial training. Next slide. Then there is a national talent search. There are so many activities to enhancing the strategic communication, impactful presentation, creative ideas, critical thinking, abilities among the students, and to come out with the fear or stage fear. These types of national talent search being conducted by the Board of Studies at the 3-tier level. First, it is being conducted at the branch level. Student will come to the branch, those who have announced the particular event. There are so many activities that cover under this. That is a debate competition, quiz, chess, essay, extempore, poetry, elocution, best presenter PPT, drama by CA students, pitch deck competitions, dashboard visualization, as well as the sketching competitions. And those who will first, the student has to come for the branch level. The branch level winners will compete at the regional level. The regional level will compete at the national finale. That will be conducted at one place by the Board of Studies directly at the national level. The winners of the quiz, elocution and the essay writers will represent the India at the SAFA level also. So you will get the global exposure by joining these, by competing in these national talent search. Next slide, please. There is a different conferences that has been organized that I have communicated earlier, that various competition that will enhance the technical expertise, communication, presentation skills, leadership potentials through the immense interactive sessions from the experts from the industries and the presentation that have been given by the CA itself. They promote the networking and the ethical thinking of the students. Next slide. These are the benefits when you join the conferences from the that will be conducted by the respective region, branch, or the national level. You gain the insight into the current industry trends and practices, because there are the session speakers that will come from a different industry who will give you the enhanced knowledge what has been developed within the industries. Learn directly from the experts and the professional. You will build up your confidence through the participation and build a strong professional networks, develop the leadership and the teamwork capabilities. You will improve your communication skills, presentation skills, and public speaking skills by actively participating in these conferences. It will boost your confidence and career readiness. It enhances the critical thinking and the ethical awareness of the student. And moreover, they will build up your relationship among your peer group itself. Next slides. These are the activities that has been introduced by the Board of Studies. Apart from it, we are also giving the scholarship to the different students. Need-based students, merit-cum-need-based students, and the merit-based students. Those who are the rankers in the examination, they all get the scholarship from 1st to 50 rank. That scholarship will be given 2,500 per month. That will be applied through the self-service portal of the institute, where you first register for the foundation, then for the intermediate course. And need-based scholarship will be given 1,500 per month to these students, and whose parents' income is less than 3 lakhs rupees per annum. So this types of scholarship, this types of hand-holding has been given by the ICAI to the CA students. Next slides. So this is the criteria for giving the CA students. That is the merit. I have told you 2,500, and it will be given for the articleship period. Merit cum need based is 2,000, and the need based is 1,500 per month to all the individuals. It will be given to the students who have been comes under the category of economically weaker section. That will be given to a maximum of 9 months. And now in the curriculum scheme, that's an 8-month study period. So it will be given maximum to the 8 months, and additional 3 months will be given to those students, those who have given ITT and OC course completion certificate within the 1 month of registration from intermediate to the foundation to the intermediate. Next slide, please. These are the student activities. Apart from the national talent, 1-day seminar, half-day seminar, student festival, sport activities, 2 days mega conference, industrial visit, that will be conducted by the branch, at the branch level, at the regional level, for the development of the students. Next. These are the run series that has been directly conducted by the Board of Studies operation on every Tuesday and every Friday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. for enhancing the skill sets of the students and giving the practical knowledge of the day-to-day technology that has been introduced within all across the India or the in the industries. So this is basically the theme is RUN. The RUN stands for reskilling, upskilling, and acquiring new skills. And the 100 series will be organized on every Tuesday and every Friday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. And the recorded lectures will be available on the DLS platform. Every student who will be registered in the CA curriculum, they can have an access to the DLS. It is a free of cost. Student need not to pay a single penny for this, but accessing these recordings, and they can lively connect it through the Tuesday and Friday sessions. Next slide. This is an empowering future chartered accountant. There's an interactive leadership dialogues in a digital classroom era. Monthly, there is an interaction being conducted by the Chairman Board of Studies Operations and Vice Chairman Board of Studies Operation along with the leadership of the ICAI, in which they will directly interact with the students. Students have clarified the doubts on the spot, updates on the policies and the initiatives that has been done in the institutes, feedback mechanism about the faculty, infrastructure, classroom training that has been going on. They will go for the networking and the motivation, because across Pan India, Every students will be connected, approximately 5,000 to 8,000 students will be connected. They have a networking capabilities that will be enhanced over there. Guidance on the professional and the personal growth will be given by the leadership and enhance the learning experience within the classroom of IT, OP, GMCS and advanced ITT. Next slide. There is a residential program being conducted. This residential program has been conducted in lieu of MCS. Student has an opportunity to either go for the management communication skill program that is in the final year, or they can opt for the residential course conducted by the institute, by the Board of Studies Operation at Center of Excellence Hyderabad as Center of Excellence Jaipur. This is the state-of-art residential program conducted, giving the campus environment for the students. This is one of the flagship program conducted by the ICAI for the CA students. Next slides. This is a dedicated help desk for attending the students' queries for IT and ITT, and it has been already updated on the ICAI online registration portal, in which the escalation matrix has been updated as to whom to contact, at which level, what are the email ID, second level escalations, everything has been updated on the ICAI online registration.org. Next slide. With the urge to that, I request to all the students to kindly follow the BUS Twitter, Board of Studies Operation Twitter handle account @BUSOICAI. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vinny, for this insightful session on the key aspects of the Board of Studies operation. Students, the next session is aimed at familiarizing you with the centralized distribution system, which is commonly known as CDS platform. For this session, we would like to invite CA Umesh Ramnarayan Sharma, Convener, Publication and CDS Directorate. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Rashmi ma'am. Thank you, BUN, and thanks to our of the foundation. It's a very good welcome step that we are having an induction program for all the freshly registered students, those who are in foundation. And it is said that once a foundation is strong, then the building is strong. So let's start our discussion on the point that is of CDS, publication and CDS. I am sharing my screen. Hope it is visible to all.
Not yet, sir.
Yeah, 1 minute. Now it is visible?
It is in process, sir.
Okay. Now the screen is coming?
So your screen is shared. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes. How it is
Okay.
appearing, sir? Good.
Now I am starting the slideshow. It is coming on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, dear student, welcome to this CDS portal. CDS portal is basically designed for the student registration and coupon management for the printed materials. Now the printed materials may be about your study material of foundation. Then it also has a tracking mechanism, online system to track where your books are, how student can access, what are the support system, and what are the issues which can be resolved through this CDS portal. Friends, CDS portal is a very important portal. I am just giving you the insights of the old portal, which is currently running. Why I am calling it as an old portal is we are already in process to upgrade this portal, and soon within a month or 2 months we are coming up with the new portal. But whatever ICAI do is for betterment of students and members. So whenever you get a foundation registration, you can order the books. It is like Amazon, Flipkart. Here you can order your books. So this is a very important portal And the accessibility to this portal is cds.icai.org. So this is the portal where you students have to come in and create your profile and do the needful for the material delivery. And in that, this is the homepage of ICAI.org. So if you see the homepage, here you have home, about, contact. In the contact, for any issues or for any problem, then what is the policy? This is FAQ, then sign up. So here, once you sign up, all the details will be visible to you. And here we have the courier, the policy, student discount, support system, everything. So what is the first step? First step, the student gets registration and coupon. Once you log into your SSP portal, as a foundation student, you automatically get transferred to CDS. The registration to SSP portal is must. Once you have done that, then you receive SMS and email to place your order on the CDS portal. Here, no charges need to be paid. The study material is free and the coupons are given. The coupon are very important thing. Don't miss the email or the data related to the coupon. And once the coupon comes to you, then you can go ahead for the order. So staying informed about the material is very important. Check your updates, check your Board of Studies announcement. So which study material you have to get in, all the details are available there. And here also physically you will get. So very important is that on Board of Studies knowledge portal, you will get the virtual copy or a soft copy of the material. But however, for the printed copy, you have to log in for the CDS portal. And once you come here on the CDS portal, after your SSP portal process done, then you can enter your registration number, mobile number, whatever password is there, and you have to enter here in CDS. Now the question comes how to order, because we have come to know that once a student get registered, they are in hurry that they should get the books. You must all understand that institute is a distance learning platform. So we do not keep our books ready at our branches or at our region. So they are ready with us. Once the order is placed, then we will deliver the books. So step-by-step process is very important. So it's a very user-friendly design. Go to that and book your books there. Once the study material is booked, you can also download that study material from BOS portal and members can also access to that. But here, when you are booking for a physical requirement, the coupons which are given to you, they are valid for 1 year. Means what? For foundation. Within 1 year, you should use that coupon and order the books. For intermediate, 2 years. For final, 3 years. So that is post-registration process. Once you do it, you will get the coupon. And as you get the coupon, it's a very simple order in and you can get your books there. And when you log in here in the CDS portal, you get all the details of yourself. You can update your profile. Your address should be correctly filled in because the books are going to be delivered at that location. Many times the pin code numbers are not properly filled in, the addresses are not properly filled in. So the delivery mechanism fails. Even the courier agency doesn't get the details of that address, or the mobile number which is given is not answerable. So please give updated and correct delivery address in this to ensure that you get a reliable distribution and the deliveries happens in time and you can track the orders. The most important thing for student takes near about 12 days to deliver the books. But we have came to know that 60 to 80% students, once they use their coupons, order the books, they start following कि 2 दिन हो गए books नहीं आए, 4 दिन हो गए books नहीं आए, 8 दिन हो गए books नहीं आए. So what is our request to all the students, those who are viewing this, that wait for 12 days at least to deliver address. In between, you can track your order. You can call at center. The number will be given to you. And once you doesn't, after 12 days, you can raise a grievances and you can follow it up through that grievances at eSayata or on our CDS portal. Please do that. Manage your own profile correctly. And this is the support and issue resolution mechanism. This is very important because technicalities, SMS are not, emails are not received that your order is confirmed. Sometimes payment issues also comes in if you order any new book which is apart from your study material. So that things can be resolved through our customer support system. And how to get that help? There is a CDS online @ICAI.in email ID where you can put in all your details, queries. Further, the phone numbers are there below. They are given where you can contact. And also, a contact is there, which is a very important for us. 99975 99975 is the number where you can call. And further, on the website, myself, C. Umesh Sharma, the Central Council member, I am also looking at the day to issue. Number is my email ID is also there. So friends, if your issue doesn't get resolved by calling to this eSayata number, by calling to this CDS directorate, by giving email to the CDS, and you are not getting any support, you have my number also, you have my WhatsApp also working on that, and I will take care that it is getting resolved within the given time. So friends, this is very important for all of us that our students get a proper service. So please use this support system. Only one request, please use first your call center, then your CDS online, then your eSayata number is there, and then you can connect to me also. So I am there with you as a wicket keeper. At the end, once all your resources are exhausted, you can connect with me. And for the complaints, you need to have the details of the courier agencies. We have distributed region-wise the dispatches. For the northern, western, southern region, we have DTDC Express Courier. You can track your order from the DTDC tracker, which is there on the basis of number. Email ID is also there and mobile number is there of DTDC. So this is the most important contact for you. For central and eastern region, we have track on courier. Their tracker system is there. You can track going to their website and the email ID is there, mobile number is there. So please do all your homework first before raising any query. Go and track, and if any issues, then we are there to help you out here. So friends, this was the short PPT for the CDS portal. So we'll request you to order your study and get the delivery in time. Further, concentrate on your studies, give your suggestions for the betterment of this program. And we are very happy at ICAI to help each and every student, because we want every student to excel in their life by becoming a chartered accountant. So we are here to help you out through this publication and CDS. If anything is there, please let us know. Thank you. I'm stopping my screen sharing here. So this was our discussion.
Thank you, sir.
Over to you, Rashmi.
Thank you, sir. Your detailed explanation of the ordering process, delivery timelines, and support mechanisms will surely help our students in understanding how to seamlessly access to their study materials and other educational input. Students, moving to the next session, which is one of the most crucial interface of your CA journey, as it revolves around the examination process and related formalities. For this session, we would like to invite Joint Secretary Examination. Over to you, sir.
Dear students, good morning to all of you. Myself, Anand Kumar Chaturvedi, HOD Exams, welcomes you all on behalf of the Examination Committee of ICAI. I shall be failing in my duties if I do not put some word for the conceptualization of this program. Definitely, this will have a good impact on our students. Thanks Committee Board of Studies for these types of programs. Dear students, my predecessors in this induction program must have covered elaborately all about ICAI and its importance in the interest of nation. But I shall be failing also in my duty if I do not inform you that ICAI, so far my knowledge goes, it is one of the greatest economic levelers of India and has uplifted lakhs of professionals, semi-professionals in terms of socio-economic status. The fees of ICAI course is so minimal that this course can be undertaken by any student hailing from the even lowest stratum of the society. So in true sense, ICAI is the epitome of democratic dispensation as envisaged by our constitution. The vision and mission of ICAI is to produce trusted and globally competent professionals, and to meet this requirement, CA course puts to test your comprehension and analytical skills at a moderate oblique higher level depending upon the level of examinations. So I believe that your hard work in the right direction, sincerity and commitment will sail you through this course. Further, I would request you that you keep yourself abreast of all the economic developments, plus our study materials and mock test papers, also sarans. Last but not the least, please go for wide extensive studies because that is only going to help you. Now I come to slides. I request for the second slide. As you are aware that during last council year, we have started conducting our examination for 3 times from 2 times earlier. Now exams are being conducted in the month of January, May and September after every 4 months. So you must already be registered in the CA Foundation course. So CA Foundation course has 4 papers, 2 descriptive, 2 MCQ based. 2 descriptive papers. Paper 1 is accounting of 100 marks, descriptive. Then second, business laws, again descriptive, 100 marks. Then 2 MCQ based papers, business mathematics paper 3, 100 MCQs will come, and paper 4, business economics, again 100 MCQs will come. Students is required to score 40 marks in each paper and comprising 50% in all the papers to pass the foundation course. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. After qualifying foundation course examination, you will get into intermediate registration mode, and fees is 18,000 rupees. Subject, again, intermediate course has 6 subjects divided into 2 groups. Group 1 comprises accounting, business laws, and this slide only. Accounting, business laws, and third is taxation. This is group 1. Again, same requirement, 40 in each paper, 50 in group. Then and during this intermediate course also you will have to go through information technology course, orientation course. Orientation course, basically IT course as already implicit that it will tell you about IT. But orientation course, it will tell you about, it will dwell upon your viewpoint from the perspective of profession. It will develop your viewpoint. Then please next slide. Then as soon as you qualify your intermediate examination, as I have told you that in each of the paper you will have to secure 40% and 50% comprising all the papers of the group or both the groups, then you will be declared pass. Suppose each paper is of 100 marks. So in each paper you will have to secure 40, and for one group you will have to secure 150 in all the papers. Then after qualifying your intermediate examination, you will get yourself registered for final. The fees is 22,000. As soon then after qualifying your intermediate, you will have to get your register for articleship also. So side by side, as soon as your articles for 2 years completes, and after that 6 months gap, you will be eligible to take final examination. So we come stepwise. During the currency of your articleship, you can take we have also requirement of self-paced online module test. So you will complete your self-paced online module test. Those are 4 tests, 2 compulsory, A and B. Compulsory test C and D. Those are elective sort of tests. In C, we have 10 papers, and in D, we have 4 papers. So you will have to qualify those tests also before becoming eligible for taking final examination. Then we have also ICAI test also. As soon as your articleship of 2 years gets complete, you will register yourself for this course, ICAI TSS course, and qualify that test. That is also eligibility test during 6 months. Means after becoming through with your articleship of 2 years, there will be a gap of 6 months before you take the final examination. So in the gap of 6 months, you will have to take up this ICAI test course, and you will have to qualify also. So next slide, please. So this is what I have explained to you about self-paced online module. A and B compulsory. A is corporate laws and B is costing. C, as I told you, 10 optional, 10 elective subjects. D, again 10. In case of SPOM A and B, you are required to possess expert knowledge. Means the level of difficulty of questions will be higher. Whereas in case of C and D, you are required to possess working knowledge. The level of difficulty will be, say, moderate. Please next slide. Then this is all about the self-paced online module test. Set A, corporate and economics law. Set B, strategic cost and performance management. Set C, it has combination of 10 papers. First, risk management. Second, sustainable development and sustainability reporting. Third, public finance and government accounting. Fourth, the insolvency and bankruptcy code 2016. 5, international taxation. 6, the Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996. 7, forensic accounting. 8, valuation. Please that slide. Then financial services and capital market, forex and treasury management. Then again set D, constitution, psychology and philosophy, entrepreneurship and startup ecosystem, digital accounting. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Then all about, I have told you, ICAI training. There are various forms which we are telling you. For article training registration, form 103. Along with form 103, you will have to enter into with your principal an agreement in the form of 102. For industrial training registration, there is separate form 104. Industrial training completion 105. Suppose you have a break in your articleship, then you go for re-registration, form 107. Then article completion of 2 years. which you normally undertake. Form 108 will help you. Then other course permission, if you want to undergo other course also along with CA, then you will have to fill in form 112 and article termination, that is form 109. Next slide, please. Yes, this is the most important slide. As you are aware that we have been conducting examination in the months of January, May and September, all the 3 exams in the foundation, inter and final. For those examination, the exam forms availability for January, it commences in the November of preceding year of 1st/2nd week. For May, 1st/2nd week of March. For September, 1st/2nd week of July. Forms will exam application forms will get opened during the first fortnight of November, March and July. Then please note one thing, that suppose you are registered in case of say intermediate examination, you are registered in intermediate examination, but you are required to fill in this examination application form. Only then you will take the examination. If you are registered but you have not filled in the examination form, application form, you cannot take the examination. So normally examination application form shall be open for 14 days without late fees and another 3 days with late fees. Next slide, please. Then we have done this flow chart. Then a person is appearing in the foundation of May 2025. Results of foundation of May 25 will come in the say middle of July 2025. Then the same candidate will get registered in intermediate, say around 5th July 2025. The examinee will complete 8 months of study period, and then he will be eligible for appearing in intermediate examination in May 2026 after filling in examination application form. Then result of intermediate May 26 will come in July 2026 in the middle. Then the person will register for final, and at the same time he will get himself registered for the training, say in the by end of July 2026. His articleship will complete in July 2028. Then he will be eligible to appear in May 2029. That is in July 2028, his 2 years will complete. And suppose he has taken excess leave, that will also get added to July 2028. Then 6 months. Then after 6 months, he will be eligible to appear in final in May 2029 after filling in examination application form. Next slide, please. Rules regarding exemption. Exemption, suppose an examinee has taken group 1 of intermediate examination and he has appeared in all the papers. In 2 papers, he is not able to pass the examination, but in 1 paper he has secured 60. Then he can carry forward 60 marks. Automatically, this 60% and above will be exemption in that paper, and benefit of the same will be passed on to the next succeeding examination. Next succeeding examination. It means, suppose a candidate has taken exemption in May 2026 in the previous example. Then his exemption will be valid up to May 2027. And during the currency of validity of exemption in that group, the student cannot secure any new exemption in that group. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Rules regarding exemption. He must appear in all the papers of the group /unit. He must have failed in the group unit and should have secured a minimum of 60% marks. This is what I have explained earlier. Next slide, please. Permanent exemption. with the advent of new education policy of ICAI commencing from July 1, 2023, ICAI has come up with permanent concept of permanent exemption. What happens? Suppose in our previous example, suppose an exemption is going to elapse in May 2027. Then what happens? Our next examination is in September 2027. So as soon as our examination application form for September 2027 examination opens in July 2027, along with that, we open a window for claiming permanent exemption. Suppose the exemption is elapsing in May 2027 examination, the candidate can make it permanent by filling in one form along with September 2027 intermediate examination. A separate window is open for making the exemption permanent. But what happens in case a candidate makes the exemption permanent, then in other two papers, the candidate will have to secure 50 marks or above for becoming to be declared successful. Next slide, please. Examination results. Mark sheets after going through our processes, we declare the result of the examination. Then mark sheets are dispatched within 30 days of the result declaration, and pass certificates are dispatched within 60 days of the declaration. With this, thank you. I thank you all and the Board of Studies for this program. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for this informative session. Hope students would have taken benefit of this. Dear students, in this session, and we will be moving to next session 5, which will focus on another important pillar of your CA career path, articleship training, including the scope of industrial training. For this session, we would like to invite CA Rajendra Kumar P, Convener, MNSS Directorate. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Very dear students of ICAI who have joined this CA Foundation Induction Programme. The Honorable Board of Studies Chairman, or I must say, the President of the Students of ICAI, CA Hansraj Bhai Chugh is there. You can see him smiling. And he is sandwiched between two great flags of this great nation. I appreciate his interest. I appreciate his dedication. I appreciate his involvement in conducting this program, as well as the entire staff of the Board of Studies, headed by its Director, Dr. Rashmi Goyal. Esteemed friends, many of you who have joined this the CA course, I must first congratulate you, because you have joined this course with a lot of enthusiasm. Many of your own friends and relatives would have seen you by surprise when you said that you're going to do CA. CA is one of the best educational courses in India. And on the passing of this CA course, on becoming a chartered accountant, the amount of respect, regard that you get in the society is immense. Professional courses like medicine, lawyer, and of course, chartered accountancy ensures a very peaceful, very nice living for any person. The Institute of Chartered Accountants of India is the only body authorized in this country to issue a degree on chartered accountancy. The Institute of Chartered Accountants of India
the Board of Studies is one of the numero uno agency or the board which conducts coaching classes for students also. As the head of the Members and Students Directorate of ICAI, it gives me immense pleasure to speak to all of you. My name is Rajendra Kumar. I'm a Central Council member and I come from the south of India, from the city of Chennai. The Members and Students Services Directorate is one of the most loved directorates of ICAI. Its activities are multifarious. Anything relating to a student other than the academic part ends with the Members and Student Services. Anything relating to a member, you qualify as a chartered accountant, you would like to become a member, we grant membership to you. Our headquarters are in Noida, Sector 62, New Delhi. The articles section is taken care by the Chennai office. The members section and the students other than article section is taken care by the Kanpur office. And the members section, the firm section is taken care by the Kolkata office. Ms. Naideen is the head of the articles section in Chennai. Mr. Govind is the head of the students section other than the article section who sits in Kanpur. And we have Madam Anindita who sits in Kolkata with respect to the firms. Having said this, all of you who are joining this course, you know, there is an entry-level examination for the students. You will be writing the CA Foundation. You will be, in fact, dedicatedly writing the CA Foundation examinations right from the beginning. In fact, all of you are aware the number of exams the institute conducts. We had the examination department head speaking to you a little while before. You know that there is an intermediate examination, foundation and the final examination. In fact, this course opens diverse opportunities for numerous other occasions and numerous other courses. Now, after your class 12, there are 4 subjects which you need to pass for the foundation course. After intermediate, rather, you pass the intermediate examination. After the foundation, there are 2 groups of 3 subjects each, which means 6 subjects you must pass in intermediate to be eligible for joining the articleship training. It is one of the most exciting periods of any student. Most exciting, the articleship, where you will be exposed to practicalities in a chartered accountant's office for 2 years. It used to be for 3 years, but the excitement is now curtailed to 2 years. You will be looking at a lot of files, records of many clients of your CA office. For this purpose, you have to qualify inter-examination after you qualify your foundation. And after you pass your inter-examination, once you join articles, you complete your articles, students, you are eligible to write the final examination of ICAI. Once again, there are 2 groups of 3 subjects each. Now, this practical training, I was telling you, this excitement period of ICAI. As a student, it starts from a CA office. There'll be many students like you who are undergoing training there, looking at files, going for audits, going to outstation for audits, auditing banks, financial institutions, manufacturing organizations, individuals, salaried clients, and so on. You will be exposed to one of the best financial atmosphere in the country once you join the articles. And you know what it inculcates? A deep discipline amongst you to go to office. A deep discipline amongst you to have an interpersonal skill among your own chartered accountant friends. There may be CAs who are working in a CA office. So that's why I call them as chartered accountant friends. And you'll also mingle with your own clan, the articles, who are the students who are doing articleship there. It provides an exposure to the dynamic socio-economic environment. You will have diverse type of students who are undergoing training in a CA office. And as you progress in your articleship training, you will develop ethical values. You will develop what is known as one of the best periods of your life. You will pick up friends. You will pick up new acquaintances. You will pick up a lot of people with your own temperament, I can say. And you will be able to adjust. You will be able to mold yourself. Rather, this articleship training will help you in ensuring that you are like water. The water takes the shape of the container in which it is in. You will also be like that. You will take the shape, situation, circumstances in which you are put in. One of the best times of your life, esteemed students, dear students. And of course, a lot of forms are there which you need to fill up. These forms have already been told to you by the examination section also. But not for the sake of repetition, just for the sake of ensuring that you know what are the proper forms. You can go to our website, it's available there. But nevertheless, let me just tell you, the number of the form is very simple: 103, 104, 105, 106, everything starts from 10. So 103, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18, 19, all these are all forms which are there for various aspects of your joining the course, your training, and so on. In fact, when you join the articles, you need to sign a 2-year contract with your principal, the chartered accountant. And that must be in a non-judicial stamp paper. Please don't forget this. Many of them will fill the form 103, which is for articleship registration, but then they forget to fill up what is known as this stamp paper, the signature on the stamp paper of yours, and also your principal. And many of you may be pursuing BCom or any other such graduation where you're not a graduate, you're pursuing any other course. Please don't forget to file Form 112. Form 112 is that form where you seek permission from the institute to do one additional course. Please remember, when you're doing your articleship training, once you're an articled assistant, you are permitted to do only one course. Don't forget to inform the institute. Don't forget to take prior permission of the institute. If you do so, your membership, once you are eligible to become a member, after passing the final examination, it may lead to a problem. So this is very, very important. Form 103 is for articleship registration. Form 112 is for your permission to join any other course. Now, friends, you have joined articleship. You're working in CA office. Suddenly, someone comes in and tells you, hey, I'm in this company. I'm getting trained in this company. I'm going to this company, which is known as industrial training. Industrial training is also considered as a part of articleship, but it is not 2 years. You join articles, be in a CA office, and after completion of 1 year and 2 months, that is, your 8 months of articleship must be pending before you join the industrial training. Sir, only 6 months articleship is pending, sir. Can I join industrial training? No. 8 months, which means 1 year and 2 months you must be in a CA office. And then you can join any industrial training, any corporate, which is registered in the institute to provide industrial training. Sir, how do I know it's registered or not? Go to our site, MSS Directorate site. You'll find details there. Or just send an email to us, mss@icai.in, marking a CC to me, rk@icai.in. You will certainly know the details. We'll share it with you. Any query you've got, students, anything, just shoot out an email to us, mss@ica.in with CC to rk@ica.in, and be rest assured, you'll get a reply from us. And those of you who want to call me, my numbers are available in the ICAI website. You can go there, you can pick up my number and call me any time that you want, so that your queries are clarified, your doubts are answered. Dear students, this is what is a simple presentation which I thought I should make to all of you. I know you are all preparing for examinations. I know all of you want to become chartered accountants, and I know all of you are destined to get a bright future. I'm always available. Our directorate is available, the most loved directorate of ICAI, Members and Student Services Directorate, and waiting to answer any query of you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, RK Bhai, for a wonderful presentation of you, really in a simple word, and appreciating and the way you have briefed to the young and the young minds, those who are really been starting at a starting point. Thank you, RK Bhai.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for this highly informative session on articleship training and the vital role played by the Membership and Student Services Directorate. Your clear explanation of the training rules, procedures, and how to use the SSP portal will definitely help students in handling the queries, their process future. Students, let's move on to the next session, which has a special focus on the Student Services Portal, that is SSP. For this session, we would like to invite Shri Vivek Gupta, Joint Secretary, SSP. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Let me share my screen. Good afternoon to all the students who are attending and watching this program. My name is Vivek Gupta, and I am responsible for overseeing the activities related to the self-service portal, which is called SSP also. As you might aware, that the self-service portal of the Institute of Chartered Accountant of India is a comprehensive online platform designed to provide a wide range of services to both students and members. Through these portals, users can register for courses, submit forms, update their profiles, and access various ICAI-related services seamlessly. Most of you here today have already interacted with the SSP while registering for the foundation course. Now let me take you through a detailed journey of the SSP, which is essential tool that you will support you throughout your academic and professional profession with ICAI. Indispensable SSP. Earlier, students need to visit our regional offices and branch offices to submit their form. But after the inception of SSP, now as students can submit their form, they don't need to go physically to our offices, and this portal is 24/7 gateway with minimum time and efforts, and they can submit their forms seamlessly with this portal. SSP is the facility for all the members and students to perform related services under one roof, tracking of requests with access of complete CA journey on a single click. If you see the evaluation of SSP, we have initial features was to submit forms for members and students and firms. Then recently we have integrated with the examination forms also, and with scholarship details. And now we have continuously evaluation with the new platform capabilities as well. If you see the user base of the SSP has over 10 lakh of students. We have 4.5 lakh of members and 1 lakh of firms also. We are supporting many other portals also of the institute, which is essential for the members and students, like UDIN, CP, student activity portals, where students need to undergo various programs, CDS and job portals, MEF and DLH related activities also. SSP is also providing data to Income Tax Department and Ministry of Corporate Affairs, which is the statutory bodies for the Government of India. If you see the key features of the self-service portal, then course registration through SSP, you can do your course registration, enroll in the CA Foundation, Intermediate, and a final course. Even the exam-related activities also you can do with the SSP only. Articleship related details is also under the SSP. You can also update your profiles whenever you want. Any course validation and revalidation you need to do with the help of SSP only. If you see the student life cycle, the entire life cycle is managed by SSP. My friend Anand Chaturvedi has already defined all the details like the examination related activities and all the details through this SSP, and examination activities also through this portal. And this portal is managed by this student life cycle and the member life cycle is being managed by the SSP only. For every activity and each activity, you need to log in with your credential to the SSP and complete your student related life cycle. And after completing your student life cycle, you need to become the member, and all the members related life cycle also being maintained by the SSP only. If you see course registration to CA final examination pass, all the related activities is undergoing through SSP only. For any type of troubleshooting, and if you need any help related to the SSP, you can also note down all the activities which I have pointed out here. Like if you forget your password, there is a forget password option is available on the SSP. You simply click on that link and you will get the new password. If you have any accounts related SSP, we have a ICAI SSP help desk available 24/7, which you can give us an email or you can call on the number mentioned here, 9999759975. We have a ticketing management also on the SSP. You can simply raise a ticket which will come to us and we will solve your problem and we will get back to you with a minimum time. All the manuals are also available on the link. All the student related activities manuals have already available on the link which we have provided. This is all from the SSP side. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, students, the next session focus on truly exciting and rewarding phase of your CA qualification, the opportunities that await you as a qualified chartered accountant. For this session, we would like to invite CA Anita Suneja, Committee for Members in Industry and Industry and Business. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody, and for joining a chartered accountancy profession. As Shilpa has told that this is Committee for Members in Industry and Business. This committee provides a close link between ICAI and all the members in industry. As all our young chartered accountant, aspiring chartered accountant members and students know that there are two options for the chartered accountancy profession. One is either in practice and second is one in service. Because you are a young member, young students who aspire to enter into this profession, so you must all have an idea of this committee, which is a very important committee. This committee is a reference and provides expertise, knowledge, and assistance in your career growth. It's an extensive relationship between the various organizations, between the industries, government organizations, and the central and state governments. Just to give a brief glimpse of these activities of CMIB, I will take to your path that this committee looks after the placement programs. Immediately after all you students become these members, the first thing which comes into your mind is whether I should go in practice or job. And when it comes to your job, then it comes, what is the opportunity which Institute of Chartered Accountant provides to its CA students? So this is the campus placement programs which ICAI provides to its newly qualified chartered accountants. Under this placement program, we also provide orientation program, a physical orientation program which takes you to the journey of becoming a member. Apart from these placement programs and orientation program, we also organize management development program for our rank holders. This does provide them an opportunity to brush up their skills of managerial, organizational, leadership skills, which will help them into taking to the journey of their industry and service, and also in their practice. The second important thing is regarding the CA job portal. This portal is a portal which provides an opportunity for our experienced chartered accountants also. The institute not only provides you a handholding as a young member when you qualify, but also remains with you even when you gain experience after 1 year, 2 years, and even more experienced chartered accountants. So the CA job portal is free, available for all our members and also for our organizations to join with. Then we have ICAI awards. These awards we give to all our CA members who provide excellence to the services. These awards are categorized again into two types. One is under 40-40. This under 40-40 awards is for young aspiring chartered accountants. You all should aspire that in your initial years, if you aspire at a very higher pedestal, ICAI awards you under the category of under 40-40. Then we have the main ICAI awards. Those main ICAI awards are under different categories. In order to connect with our members in industry and business, in order to bring more close to our institute, we have CP study circles. These CP study circles provide information, provide training programs within the members. Once you all engage in the industry, you need to enhance your skills and knowledge also. And these skills and knowledge is enhanced through your participation in those CP study circles in which you are engaged. Then I will brief all my young aspiring students about the campus placement program. This campus placement program, they connects the newly qualified chartered accountants to the recruiters. We are very happy to announce that this time is the first year in which we are having CA final for thrice. So Institute will also organize the campus placement program 3 times in a year. That is in the month of March, July, and November. This campus placement program is a very good opportunity for all our young members to participate, and it also provides an opportunity for the companies to give them an opportunity. And one more important information I need to share to my young students, that we are providing a minimum of 9 lakh CTC to all our young chartered accountants. This is just a minimum package. This package extends to even 36 lakh rupees last year, which we had. And this is 36 lakhs. I'm very, very happy to share it is for the young, newly chartered, qualified chartered accountants. So this will be a very inspirational thing for all my young students. That not only it's starting with 9 lakh, it extends to about 36 lakhs also. It depends upon your skills. It depends upon your expertise. It depends upon your confidence. And definitely Institute is always with all my young chartered accountants and all my young students. Then I will let you know about the CA job portal. Although it's too early for you all to know about the CA job portal, because the CA job portal is for experienced chartered accountants, but ICAI not only holds its hands for the students and members at the initial period, it also holds its hands for the students and members after they gain experience. This portal is absolutely free of cost, and it is available 24 hours. Any member who wants to apply for a job, we provide them a platform, and we also have companies who give them the opportunities so that we can have good opportunities for our young chartered accountants. Then we have career ascent program also. This career ascent program we used to have, and we currently also having. It is for again the experienced chartered accountants. CA job portal is a 24 hours portal available. With this career ascent program, we organize physically, and we organize twice in a year. And it is again for the experienced chartered accountants. We do it physically so that those companies and organizations who are interested in hiring experienced chartered accountants come to our premises, or we have at different places across the bigger and smaller centers, so that they can hire chartered accountants. Also, I will let you know that we have about 9 bigger centers and 20 smaller centers in which we are having these campus interviews physically. So Institute provides a physical platform where you can interact with those companies. And before those physical hiring, we do orientation. This time we are also proposing to do virtual orientation, so that you all students can gain knowledge and experience as to how to face the interview boards. And also we will organize mock interviews for our young aspiring members. This initiative has been floated by this committee for members in industry this time. This is placement for my women chartered accountant members. there are many chartered accountant women CAs. In fact, I understand being female that there would be many CAs who after being qualified as chartered accountants find it difficult to do a full-time job. So when you as students have entered into this profession, sometimes due to your family conditions or sometimes due to many other constraints, you would be thinking that after chartered accountancy profession, whether I will get an opportunity for a part-time work from home option also. So Institute always is with our members, and for women chartered accountants, we have floated a special drive when we are giving flexi hours, part-time work from home and hybrid mode also. This facility will help our women chartered accountants who are based in Mufassil areas, who do not have an opportunity to go out and work for full time, to work from their home and still do their professional pursuits. As I've already mentioned, that in order to connect my members in industry, we have CP study circles. This is although very early stage to let you know about it, but it is very important that this is a way we connect with our members in industry. In case if all my students who become members and join industry in service, we have various study circles through which you not only gain an interface between the various industries and ICAI, but also it helps you to strengthen your professional skills, also helps you to update your information and knowledge. Since chartered accountancy profession is also a very profession which needs to be updated regularly. Just like a profession of doctor, you need to update your information knowledge every time. Therefore, we have formed these CP study circles so that small training programs, in case if it is difficult for you to go and attend those physical programs which is organized by ICAI, then you can attend those small CP study circle programs which helps you to enhance your knowledge and your information on day-to-day basis. We have CA Job Portal, as I've already told you, it's a one-stop solution for all job requirements, so that you can have information on various opportunities which are available after you qualify as a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. This is a very important thing, that it encourages all my ICAI members, once you qualify, that we have ICAI awards also. These award acknowledges our members demonstrating excellence, dedication, enthusiasm, and leadership. It helps you to understand that we recognize order achiever through various categories within the chartered accountancy profession. It inspires a platform encouraging all my members to strive for the excellence and set the new benchmarks. It is very important for you to know about these awards because it will encourage you to enter into this profession, that ICAI not only encourages students to become members, but once they become members, also acknowledges their efforts as giving us ICAI awards. We recognize that my young members who are under 40 are also very important. They are the CA business leaders who have achieved a height at such a young age. Therefore, this awards we have floated is CA Business under Leader 40 Awards. We award 40 members of chartered accountants who are under age of 40. And we have done last 3 seasons. And 3 seasons we have awarded our members. It is also an encouragement for my young students who are entering into this profession so that they can aspire at a very early age to get these awards of under 40. And I say very happy that we award these people, these members who have excelled in their areas. As a part of various initiatives with this Committee for Members in Industry and Business State, we have CFO meets, we have members in industry meet. These meets help us to interact with our members in industry so that we can get them connected. We can bring our alumni back to our institute. We have industry-specific programs. These industry-specific programs relates to various pharmaceutical sectors, oil and gas sector, and other various sectors, which helps our committee to impart knowledge and training to them. Very important initiative which our committee has taken is talk series of chartered accountants, the growth years. Very eminent chartered accountants who are placed at the very high pedestals. We have interactive talk shows with them. They take us through the journey of their profession, of their growth, and how they have been connected with the ICAI. These growth years series helps our young students to get motivated. So I will request my young budding chartered accountant students to watch through these talk series, they help us to understand that it is a difficult path which we have entered, but this difficult path leads to great success stories. And I really wish and I really hope that out of my young foundation students, we will have more of eminent and more experienced chartered accountants, and we will have those talk series with them maybe after a period of time. We have various HR meets within India and overseas. These HR meets help us to do the campus drives overseas. We are not restricting our limits of campus of our these placement within India, but also we are extending our arms to overseas. We are having these HR meets overseas so that we can bring back those companies in our gambit of ICAI, so that a lot of Indian chartered accountants get an opportunity abroad also. We have residential and refresher courses and seminars so that our young members can gain knowledge and experience about the current expectations of the society also and of the profession also. Similarly, we are having industry-specific webinars because RRCs would be sometimes difficult for my young members and my young students to attend. So we are having industry-specific webinars also, which makes them abreast of the industry-specific issues which are coming, which will help the members in practice and industry also. I hope that this session, which takes to your members in industry and business, would be beneficial to my young students, which will lead to the way to the membership. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for this insightful session. Your guidance would have definitely inspired the students to aim high and prepare with purpose. Next, for session 8, session 8 will provide an insight about global recognition and international collaborations of ICAI for CA qualification. For this session, we would like to invite CA Nitin Jain, Secretary, International Affairs Committee. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, students. This is CA Nitin Jain, Joint Secretary ICAI and Secretary International Affairs of Committee of ICAI. In this session, I will give you a brief how your CA qualification is just not a qualification for India, but is a gateway to the international career. You are not just joining Indian Chartered Accountancy, but you have become eligible to become member of at least 8 global recognized bodies. What ICAI is doing to get this recognition for you is ICAI is endeavoring to provide mobility to the Chartered Accountant member by having the ICAI qualification recognized in different parts of the world. There are different accounting bodies and many are the globally recognized, and we are doing collaboration with them for the benefit of our students and our members. These agreements facilitate global career opportunities. I just want to clarify, these are the career opportunities in terms of the employment, consulting services, and other services, but not at the audit services. At the moment, audit services are not a part of our MRA or MOU. So there are 2 types of agreements which we are doing with the international bodies. One is memorandum of understanding. Another is mutual recognition agreements. Now the question is, what is the difference between the MOU and MRA? Well, MOU basically is an agreement with the foreign body to have a technical collaboration wherein we will do research with jointly with the other body. We do organize program in collaboration with the other body. We provide technical support. Whatever the new initiative is taken by the ICAI, we inform to other bodies, and in turn other bodies also inform what they are doing, what are the areas in which they are doing research, and we will also incorporate in our system. On the other side, there is MRA. MRA stands for Mutual Recognition Agreement, or I can say that is bilateral agreement. Here word mutual is important, wherein ICAI recognize the qualification of other global bodies as well as other global bodies like CPA Australia, CPA Canada, ICAEW, they recognize qualification of ICAI. By virtue of these mutual recognition agreements, by passing the certain papers and meeting the certain requirements, you will become member of these global bodies. So you can see on the screen, as of now, we are having MRA with the CPA Australia in Australia, Chartered Accountant Australia and New Zealand in the Australia and New Zealand, South Africa Institute of Chartered Accountant in South Africa, CPA Canada in Canada, CPA Ireland. CPA Ireland, I wish to clarify that CPA Ireland merged with CA Ireland since September 2024, and all these MRA which we are having with CPA Ireland is recognized by the CA Ireland. We are having MRA with Malaysian Institute of CPA, and one of the oldest institute of the world, the Chartered Accountant Institute of England and Wales, is also having MRA with the ICAI, and Nepal, this is our neighboring country, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nepal is also having MRA. Now we are look at the specific. What are the specific requirements under each MRA to become member of these bodies? First of these bodies is CPA Australia. To become member of CPA Australia, there is a requirement of passing of only one paper, business strategy and leadership. Students, there are overall 12 papers in CPA Australia, and you can see a power of your qualification. By just passing one paper, you can become member of CPA Australia. There is other requirement of CPD course. CPD stands for Continuous Professional Development, that is Continuous Professional Education. You must have learned once you become member of the institute, there is a requirement of continuous professional education. Well, you need to complete certain professional hours to become remain eligible to be professional member of the ICAI. Internationally, this CP is called CPD. So there is a requirement of CPD course to complete, and after completion of these two requirements, you can become member of CPA Australia. And in terms of the work experience required, if you are having a postgraduate degree, then there is no work experience required. But in case you are not a graduate, then 5-year experience is required to become member of CPA Australia. Examination of CPA Australia held in online mode, and you have to walk into the exam center here in India. And major cities where their exam center exists are in India are Kochi, Chennai, Ahmedabad, Delhi, Noida, Gurugram, Chandigarh, Mumbai, Kolkata, and Bangalore. These are some of the major cities. But other than these cities, also there are other cities where this examination is taking place. You have to walk into the exam center and online examination to be taken place. In Australia, we are having our 4th chapter. So in case of after qualification, you need to go to Australia and looking for any job opportunity or any other facility. So this chapter will help you in getting these all the requirements. These chapters are in Brisbane, Melbourne, Sydney, and Adelaide. In Australia and New Zealand, another body is Chartered Accountant Australia and New Zealand. This is similar to the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. This is the body created by an Act of Parliament, and an ICAI member having a minimum 5-year ICAI membership with ICAI eligible to become member of CANZ. And there is only requirement to pass the final capstone module of CANZ. This capstone module is the final chapter of the CA program of CANZ, which integrate technical skills and ethics. In terms of work experience, ICAI at senior position, that is manager, senior partner, etc. in accounting function. Under special circumstances, you may say what are the special circumstances? These are the same. If you are holding senior roles as CFO, partner, director, have extensive international or leadership experience, or demonstrate high level of strategic and ethical judgment, in that case, they will consider experience of 3 years as well instead of 5 years. In comparison to examination of CPA Australia, here is the requirement of examination is physical mode, and you have to go to Australia or New Zealand where examination centers are there. And our chapter, as I said earlier, Brisbane, Adelaide, Sydney and Melbourne. In addition, there is one more chapter in Auckland in New Zealand. They will help you to participate in the examinations. Third important body with which ICAI is having MRA is the CPA Ireland. CPA Ireland, as I informed earlier, is merged with the CA Chartered Accountant Ireland. And Chartered Accountant Ireland is honoring the terms of the MRA as existing on the 1st of September 2024. An ICAI member seeking admission to CPA Ireland needs to complete and pass the online test in the following area, that is overview of Irish taxation, overview of Irish law, and strategy course. In terms of work experience, ICAI member must be holder of a recognized degree. If he is not a graduate, then minimum 5-year work experience is required. For CPA Ireland, also mode of examination is online, and that can be taken from any place. Even from India, you can appear in the examination. ICAI is having chapter in Dublin, Ireland to support to qualify as CA Ireland. Next MRA is South African Institute of Chartered Accountants. ICAI members having 2 years appropriate qualification experience can become the member of SAICA, that is South African Institute of Chartered Accountants, on the basis of completing the assessment of professional competence examination. But this assessment of professional competence examination can also be exempted if a member fulfills the competency requirement of SAICA. They will review the competency requirement and accordingly they will grant you exemption from the APC examination. And minimum of 2 years relevant post-qualification experience is required, even if you are graduate or non-graduate. In any case, 2-year experience is required for to become member of South African Institute. Here also, as in the CA NZ, mode of examination is physical and exam center will be in South Africa only. ICAI have a presence in Johannesburg and representative office in Durban to provide you support services. If we see the global bodies in terms of the professional opportunities, beyond the Australia, New Zealand, UK, another important jurisdiction is Canada. In Canada, we are having MRA with the CPA Canada. That's an umbrella organization of 10 other regional bodies. So there are 10 states in Canada with which you can do CPA Canada, CPA qualification in terms of this MRA. ICAI members having more than 2 years of post-qualification experience, a recognized degree or more than 5 years of post-qualification experience without recognized degree are required to pass the common financial examination. That is the complete final examination of CPA Canada we have to complete to become member of CPA Canada. Important thing with the CPA Canada MRA is that here only 3 attempts are available to complete the final examination. In case you are not able to complete the examination in 3 attempts, then you are not eligible to appear for their examination or become member through MRA route, but directly you can pursue the complete course of CPA Canada. Work experience, as I already informed, 5-year work experience is required without graduation and 2 years qualification is required with a recognized degree. Mode of examination for CPA Canada as well as physical. Exam center will be in Canada only, and ICAI having good presence and active membership chapters in Toronto and British Columbia. Another important MRA which ICAI is having with the Institute of Chartered Accountants in England and Wales. This is the oldest institute in the world in terms of chartered accountancy. And to become member of this institute, you have to pass the corporate paper in corporate reporting and paper in strategic business management, as well as case study. Case study is just like the integrated business case study, which we are having at final level in the ICAI syllabus. And after completing the ICAW ethics learning program or alternative ethics program, which is recognized by the ICAW, you can become member of the ICAW. There is no requirement of work experience. This is different from the other MRAs which we have discussed earlier. Mode of examination is online and examination and conducted online. We are having chapter in London. And to become member of the ICAW, there is one more pathway, that is even without appearing for the examination, you can become member of the ICAWA if you are having experience of minimum 5 years. But through the online mode, you have to submit all the details, what all are the experience you have got, where you have got the experience, what were you doing during these 5 years, what are the professional achievements. They will review and they will examine your experience and show the result, whether you can become the member of ICAW using this pathway or not. Coming to Asia, we are having MRA with the Malaysian Institute of Certified Public Accountant, where after completing 2 papers, business and company law and taxation, you can become member of MICPA, and minimum 3 years relevant accounting experience is required. Here also mode of examination is physical and you have to walk to Malaysia to appear in the examination. And we are having chapter in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. 8th MRA we are having with our neighboring country in Nepal, wherein after completing corporate law and taxation paper, you can become member of Nepal Institute of Chartered Accountants. There is here also no work experience is required, and examination mode is physical and exam center will be in Nepal. Besides these 8 MRAs, there is one more unilateral recognition from the Institute of Singapore Chartered Accountants. Unilateral means there is no recognition from the ICAI to the Singapore Institute, but Singapore Institute on its own, looking at the strength, the qualification, training of the ICAI, recognize the Indian Chartered Accountants, for which requirement is you should be in Singapore for at least 6 months, resident of the Singapore, and should complete paper in ethics, professional ethics during first year of registration with the institute. Then they will recognize you as a member of the Singapore Institute of Chartered Accountant. So you can recognize, see students, the degree which you have registered and the course which you have taken, it's not just an Indian course, it's your gateway to the global career. You are most welcome to the PA fraternity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing the important information and explaining how these international agreements can help students after qualifying as chartered accountants. Students, the next session is one that promises to inspire and energize you, titled Superheroes of the Profession. This session brings to light the motivational journeys of eminent chartered accountants who have not only achieved excellence in their field, but have also become role models for their perseverance, integrity, and leadership. Today, we would like to introduce you all with 2 superheroes of our profession who were honored with the 40 Under 40 Business Leader Award by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Our first superhero of this session is CA Ankit Fatehpuria, co-founder and CFO of JetWorks, having expertise in the areas of finance and business building. Currently at JetWorks, Ankit is heading the finance function in the capacity of CFO. Ankit is also a director in Invest Karnataka Forum, a statutory body under Government of Karnataka. Before JetWorks, Ankit had 2 stints in finance role with ITC Limited and Indian Oil Corporation. He's a chartered accountant and a company secretary. A very warm welcome to you, sir. Kindly address the participant and share your thoughts to motivate and guide our young mind. Over to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that warm introduction. And I think a very special thank you to the Institute. I think last 15 years have been really extraordinary for me. And but for this course, a lot of things would have been unfulfilled. So let me take this forum again as an opportunity to thank the Institute, for all the exposure which I have got during this 3-4 years of curriculum with the Institute. I know I've got 15-20 minutes to speak to a lot of young folks who would be taking up this curriculum, and I can really assure you, while I just joined the call 5 minutes back, and I was just hearing the last 5 minutes where we were talking about a lot of opportunities outside of India regarding pursuing some educational program also, and then probably job opportunities. But I think India itself is a land of opportunities today. I'll come to that, but let me quickly talk about me. So basically, I would spend the next 15-20 minutes under 3 sections. I'll quickly talk about me, my journey. I'll talk about the opportunities which the Institute offers because of this program, the plethora of opportunities which open for budding students, and what are the different opportunities available in India for a lot of people who would eventually become chartered accountants, become member of the Institute. So quickly about me, Ankit Fatehpuria. I'm from Calcutta, currently settled in Bangalore, and I have around 15 years of experience. Time just flies. Back in 2008, when I pursued my foundation program, everything was just happening by chance. Got good marks in class 12. A lot of my friends wanted to pursue CA, and I ended up being in St. Xavier's College. We picked up this program, we filled the forms, and wanted to appear for the CPT exams at that point in time, and got it cleared. And it is 17 years now. Doesn't appear, I still feel myself being very young. Doesn't feel like all this I'm talking about is like 17 years ago. But yes, I think in that 3-4 years there was madness all around. College exams, CA. I was lucky enough to even pursue CS, and I could clear all 3 during those 3-4 years. And I still remember that when we were having our convocation in St. Xavier's College back in 2012, during the convocation day, there were 3-4 students who were already chartered accountants, because our results for our CA exam came in second week of January. We were already chartered accountants, and we were attending our college convocation. So that was a proud day for all of us, So I completed my CA back in 2011, and I was grateful to the Institute to give me an opportunity in the campus placement, and I got a job in IOCL. So I spent 3 years in Indian Oil in the audit function. And then, while a lot of things in life happened by chance, one thing which in 33-34 years have happened by choice was to work in ITC. And my mother always wanted me to be in ITC. So I was waiting for the right time to apply in ITC. Back in 12, that was one of the years where ITC didn't participate in the Calcutta campus. And so I was just looking for an opportunity that whenever I can switch. And I took a chance and I switched to ITC. So from a PSU to a very coveted private company was a good change for me. Lot of learnings in IOCL, way more learnings in ITC. I spent 5 years in ITC. So I did internal audit in IOCL. Then I came to ITC. I did around 2 years controllership role in ITC. Then I spent the next 2.5-3 years in business finance function, where I picked up and learned a lot of skills around, FP&A, budgeting, forecasting, negotiations, how to scale business. And having done these 2 stints for around 7-8 years, then I kind of joined some of my friends who wanted to start up, and Then late 2018, early 2019, we started a company called Zetwork. And last 7 years has been a thrilling ride over here. And coincidentally, today we are celebrating a 7th foundation day of this startup Zetwork. I'll talk about Zetwork as well. And in Zetwork also, 7 years have been a roller coaster ride. I came in and I was setting up the finance function. When I came in, I hired 2 very junior guys because back then we were doing very small business. From there, over a period of 7 years, we've built a big finance function over here of around 120, 130 people in finance, 40 chartered accountants. So I was running this finance function for 2 years. And because of all the learnings from my previous 2 stints and the first 2 years of Zetwork as a startup, then I moved into a business role. I created and scaled 2-3 business in the next 3 years. And then again from last year, we are IPO bound, planning to list our company probably in 12-18 months. Again, moved back to the finance role officially as the CFO. So the point I'm trying to make is that by virtue of this curriculum, whatever I could have learned or, whatever institute has given me, in the last 15 years, I have done audit role, I have done controllership role, I have done business finance role in which I have, I have done planning, budgeting, forecasting, scaling the business. Then the 7-8 years of that experience helped me build the finance function for the first 2 years for a very small organization where I could hire people. I learned a lot around leadership. Then I full-time moved into a business role. I created business, scaled them up, created 2,000-3,000 crores of business from zero. And then running a full stack finance for a 15,000 crore company. So all of this could only happen, I personally think, because I am a chartered accountant. During this curriculum of 3-4 years with the institute, you get exposure to accounts, tax, law, audit, and whatnot. You get to learn a lot around IT as well. So I think this is one unique program which a lot of you guys will be exposed to, where end of the 3 years or 4 years, you guys will not just specialize in one area, whether it is a finance or a marketing or like we call in an MBA program. Institute gives you opportunity to kind of learn and become well versed, technically savvy around 5-6 areas, which opens up plethora of opportunities for you, right? And depending on our interest areas or what intuitively comes to our mind, one can have the option to choose which area or which kind of stream one wants to excel. You can end up practicing yourself. In practice itself, you can practice maybe audit, you can practice law, you can practice tax. Within tax, you can practice direct tax, indirect tax. Enough and more names are there in the market. You can become a share market expert, right? I think probably to my mind, one program which gives you so much of exposure, there's none in the country other than the CA curriculum. So I think all of you are very lucky. I think all of you have taken a very right choice, a very right call of pursuing this program. Best part of this program is, unlike other programs, you need not waste 1, 2, or 3 years. You can parallelly do along with your graduation and say 6 months, 12 months plus minus. You can end up completing your graduations and you become a chartered accountant as well. The best part about this program is the learning of articleship, which you get while you are also studying, gives you a lot of exposure. My sincere request to all the students would be to take articleship very seriously, because and does not matter. It's a big firm, a small firm, a big four, a tier 2 firm, whether you are in a big city or a small city. The work which you get to learn during your articleship, it really helps you. You don't realize it. Probably it may not help you in your exams. You don't realize that in my exams, all those articleship work is helping me or not. But once you become a chartered accountant, once you get a job, once you get into a company, and then you realize that all what you have learned in the last 3-4 years during your articleship as well really helps. Talking about opportunities, I think all you guys are extremely lucky, because by the time you guys will become chartered accountants, say 3 years, 4 years down the line, 2028 or probably early 2029, I think India is set for success. This is the decade of India. I've heard a lot of sessions spoken by our president as well, and our erstwhile president Ranjit sir as well, that this is the decade for India, the next 10, 15, 20 years. So you guys will be very lucky to become chartered accountants at the right point in time. Enough and more job opportunities are there. And one shift, one change which has happened in the last 5-7 years is the whole new startup ecosystem. Now I think is the time where just don't think from this perspective that tomorrow you will be employed by the best CA firm or the best MNC or the best bank. You guys can yourself become entrepreneurs. That is my own personal experience. Having said that, different people will have different archetypes. Some will be intuitively very smart. Some will be technically very knowledgeable. Some will be very, very outspoken, people who can market themselves really well. So depending upon your strengths, skills, and interest areas, at least when I reflect back on my career, if I would have started up 15 years back when I became a chartered accountant, probably I may not have been very successful. Okay. I think the 2 stints with Indian Oil and ITC gave me a lot of exposure. Indian Oil gave me exposure around scale, around managing big numbers. ITC gave me a huge exposure around systems, processes, importance of SOP, importance of, making processes where independent of people, things can run. That fundamentally created the background for me, and that helped me when I was starting Zetwork, when I was scaling Zetwork. And today, like I was saying that, there are 125, 130 member team just in finance, while there are 2,500 people in Zetwork and 30, 40 chartered accountants. The whole orientation, the whole fundamental of system processes, how to build the org, the hierarchy, the different teams, whether it is tax, legal, secretarial, controllership, FP&A, is all because of the learnings which I have got in my previous 2 companies, right? So I think let me spend the next 5, 7, 10 minutes around startups. Lot of you would have already heard about the big names in the PSU and the private space, or maybe in the practice space, the EYs, the Deloittes, the ITCs, HULs, the banks, right? But startup is one place, and I'm all talking about from my personal experience, where the learning, the speed of learning and the scale of learning is humongous. With all due respects to my previous 2 companies where I have worked, I think in a big company, the learning, the exposure, what you get in 10 years by doing 2, 3 roles across 2 years, 3 years, 4 years.
Ankit ji.
Yes.
Basically, our young minds has really been so enthused to understand the journey at this moment. Once they are starting with after being 12th standard or maybe some in the direct entry, now they have to push themselves for the qualification, and at the same time the bigger in the time to come, like you have achieved a lot in the process by way of with your clarity in the thought, and naturally made your best of the efforts. The same way our younger ones, those who are in thousands, those who are watching you, maybe running into 10,000, some of the tips for their qualifications also.
Sure.
So, naturally, when they will qualify, the time would have changed. Maybe 3 years, 4 years down the line. But at this moment, what tips you want to give to them, which has really been enhancing the inspirational part also, and at the same time, how the technology has really brought us. And kindly wrap up in next 2 minutes itself.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. So let me quickly, cut it short and come to some of the tips for qualification. Couple of things which quickly comes to my mind is guys, the next 3-4 years will be very important for all of your careers. It will be probably defining the next 30 years of your life, right? So in the next 3 years, there should not be any compromise. I think we have to give in our best, whole in soul, and let's not absolutely be worried around the outcome. You may get 5% more, 5% less. There could be some folks in this probably crowd of 5-10,000 people who may not be able to clear in first attempt. Let's not get demoralized. Let's not get demotivated. What is in our hand is to give the best effort, irrespective of the outcome. And 6 months plus or minus, you guys will qualify, become chartered accountants, right? And like I was telling previously, the articleship is a very important thing. No shortcut over there. Even if you are able to spend a couple of hours less in your office, instead of 10 hours, you are able to spend say 7 or 8 hours because you will have tuitions and all. Take that very seriously. Those learnings are very important. And you will realize in the next 3-4 years, between your college and your CA curriculum, a lot of overlap will be there. So have your schedules in place, give your best shot, don't worry about the outcomes, and even when you qualify, when you get a job, tier 1 company, tier 2 company, something around that. It's a big horizon. The next 30-35 years is big. Nothing gets defined in the next 1 or 2 years. What is in our hand is to give the best effort. So I would rather say that I would wish all of you best of luck. And I think I'm available on social media, whether on LinkedIn or Facebook or something. If some of you want to reach out to me directly, probably talk to me. Happy to do that. And I am sure Institute will be. Sorry?
No, it's good. Well said. The next 3 to 4 years of each and every student, those who are really in the very first stage, will be defining their next 35 to 40 years.
Absolutely,
it's
sir.
Well said. And actually, if there is a saying also into it, if we can really have the 5 years target, this 5 years will be best given to the whole system. Either give that 5 years, or if you give that 5 years with full sincerity, full dedication, full sensitivity, so then 50 years comes under your control.
Absolutely,
and
sir.
if you lose that 5 years, so then 50 years goes out of your control.
Absolutely.
So whatsoever the way students has to look at, these next 3 to 4 years will define the journey. Rest remains with you, maybe 40 years, maybe 50 years. And that if you think of, if you want to secure yourself, if you want to really feel like the journey ahead has to be so strong, you with the not limiting to the financial aspects, but the recognition and the power you will be enjoying for the next of the life, that will be defined in the next 3 to 4 years only. So I'm
Absolutely.
really grateful and thankful to Ankitji for your good words to the younger ones, to the young minds, and the way you have elaborated your with connecting with your own journey. I'm really very grateful and thankful to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, sir. Students, now we are delighted to introduce our next superhero, CA Pankaj Rathi. CA Pankaj Rathi brings over 15 years of extensive experience in the BFSI sector, with a strong focus on NBFCs and HFCs across both retail and wholesale financing domains. He currently serves as the Chief Financial Officer at Griham Housing Finance. He is a rank holder, chartered accountant, and is an associate member of both the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India and the Institute of Company Secretaries of India. Mr. Rathi was honored with the 40 Under 40 Business Leader Award 2025 by the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India and the Leading CFO of the Year BFSI Financial Year 2024 by the Confederation of Indian Industry, CII. We extend a heartfelt welcome to you, sir. We request you to kindly inspire our young minds with your guidance and experience. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. First and foremost, I would like to extend the heartfelt thanks to the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India for giving this opportunity to address the dynamic and promising gathering of future chartered accountants here. It's truly an honor to be here sharing moment with so many CA Foundation students. Briefly about me, I come from a small town in Rajasthan. Have moved to Bombay about 20 years back. Worked, I used to be in a Hindi medium student. I was a Hindi medium student and then became an English medium student. Had come up the ranks. Worked in Big Fours into financial assurance, audits. Have got into banking and financial services. Worked with companies like JM Financial. Managing financial accounts, taxation, due diligence, financial planning. Moved to a private equity fund called Xander Group. It was a Singapore-based company. And now I'm serving as a CFO for a affordable housing finance company called as Graham Housing Finance. It's a company which focuses on providing finance to tier 2, tier 3 cities to affordable segment of customers. It's my pleasure to be here. When I see CS students here, I see ambition, I see dedication and future financial leaders who are here, who can, I think this is taking your first step towards the profession. I think this profession holds integrity, unwavering commitment, which is needed to accomplish take the professional degree. I think it's very important to remain focused on the first 4-5 years when you are actually studying. And I have while Indian economy provides a lot of opportunities, we are fifth largest economy in the world. I think by the end of this decade, we should become the third largest economy. And that should give us, give everybody around here on this call immense opportunity across all the fields, and contribute as chartered accountants to the economy. I have few basic tips which one would expect, I would say to you so that, you remain focused on this whole journey when towards becoming a chartered accountant. I think the first and foremost thing I want to say that I think discipline is the essential key factor here. I think it's about how you define your first 3 to 5 years. Importantly, how do you schedule yourself on a daily routine? How much time you allocate towards studies? How much time you allocate towards what you like to do as hobbies? But yes, remain focused and disciplined is very important. It has to be a very structured way of routine. It can't, if it is for the first 3-4 years when you're studying, if it is unstructured, it may not yield the result. I think your structured way of approach to studies is very important, and discipline plays a very critical role here. Second, I would say master your concept. Don't memorize. I think, a lot of people who clearly understand concept goes far richer than moves ahead in life compared to people who generally memorize. I think I would say that try and clear your concept in a way that whatever you study today, maybe after a decade or maybe after 5 years down the line, whenever you become a chartered accountant, your concept well. Be it accounting, be it taxation, indirect tax, direct tax, anything. I think if you don't clear your concept, you may not be able to relate to what in your practical life when you start doing things. And, it's about just clearing your basics. Now, another important thing I would want to mention to all of you is that stay updated. I think our profession is about getting to know what's happening across globally, be it IFRS, Ind AS, maybe indirect tax, direct tax. Every year you would see budgetary reforms by Government of India. Make sure that you are updated on what's happening across the sector, across the spectrum. It should not just remain, into books. Keep reading, have a habit of reading newspapers. Pick up a daily newspaper, could be Business Standard or Economic Times. Make sure that you know what's happening across industry, be it financial services, FMCG, or steel, mining, advisory, consulting. There's so many fields around. Make sure that you are fully updated. There are so many news articles. There are so many ICAI publications which are available, materials which are available to you at today, which you can keep reading. You would, I'm sure during the course of examination, during the course of your articleship, you would utilize those materials some or the in some or the other manner, which will be useful to you. That's my third suggestion. Fourth is use technology. I think I'm sure that many of you, in your mobile phone would use Chat GPT and some of these applications which are available to make sure that you get information instantly. Nowadays, everything is available on the websites, on Google, on Chat GPT. Make sure that you use every technology which is available. I remember those days when we used to study about 15 years back or 20 years back. Those facilities were not available, what is available today. So you need not go and talk to people around. You can just quickly search things on the web, on the Chat GPT. You will realize a lot of things is just on your fingertips. You can just make sure that you are updated on every aspect. Stay resilient. I think CA course is one of the toughest course, so as hence it is admired. I think it is designed to be like that. Remember, failure is just not the opposite, is just the opposite of success. It is about learning. Most accomplished CAs did not pass in first attempt, but the dedication led to the excellence. But look, I know a lot of people, a lot of chartered accountants who excel in their career who have not been first attempt pass outs. I think that is something which is very important. Experience and clarity of concept will take you far and take your future in the right direction. Apart from that, I also want to mention few of the things which you can take as opportunities as you look at this career going forward once you pass out. I think one can take up, taking a practice, making sure that you establish your own firm, collaborate with experienced professional, build a successful practice. I think and typically in practice, you can look at audit, tax, GST advisory, company law matters, financial consulting, a lot of it. I think in India, there's enough potential, to look at practice as a profession. That remains one of the key, key takeaway once somebody passes out CA examination. There are enough. Second thing is there are enough corporate jobs available into finance, audit, tax, risk management, M&A, treasury, fundraising. Pick up any corporate, any sector like banks, financial institution, FMCG, tech, pharma, infra, mining, startups. There are enough, industry offers enough jobs where you can go become a, chief financial officer. You can become chief operating officer. I know a lot of people who've become CFOs and then become CEOs running large companies in India and abroad. I think those platforms are available. There are enough opportunities available with public sector undertaking like, RBI, SEBI, tax department, IRDA. There are regulators who need chartered accountants to make sure that governance is robust in the country. I think chartered accountant by profession are disciplined. They can take these roles. I would definitely suggest to, pick up some of these areas when you become chartered accountant. There are enough, I was just hearing the earlier speaker. There are enough global collaborations with ICAI has done with across the countries in the globe. I think there are globally, this is a globally accepted degree. One can take jobs into, into MNCs, startups, cross-border. I think there are enough opportunities in international taxation, transfer pricing, because look, there are enough shops set up by MNCs in India. You can go abroad, work abroad. I think I know a lot of my peers are working abroad, US, UK, UAE. There are enough opportunities available for Indian chartered accountants. I definitely, suggest you that once you become chartered accountant, you should explore what could be your right choice of career and pick up what you like, because there are enough being offered by this profession. There are startup ecosystem in India and globally, which are also housing a lot of chartered accountants, giving them enough opportunities. Look at, I think Ankit, the earlier speaker, were talking about startups. Enough startups are available. You can yourself run a startup. Make sure that you gain enough experience running startups, and there are enough unicorn in India which are run by chartered accountants. I think CAs specialize in financial due diligence, tax due diligence, valuation, investment banking. Now there is a new concept around ESG, social impact. I think a lot of chartered accountants are taking that as career choice once they become, once they clear the examinations. Let me conclude by saying this, that becoming chartered accountant is not just about clearing exams. It's about earning trust, building credibility, and making the lasting impact to the profession. I think everybody wants, whatever profession you choose, make sure that you're connected to the institute in whatever manner and contribute to the profession. You are stepping into a legacy profession who have helped shape the nation's economy. Now it's your turn to lead India into financial future, I would say. You all can actually add to Indian economy by contributing a lot. Stay committed, stay grounded, be curious about everything. Today, you are the foundation student, but tomorrow you will be influencing boardrooms, you will be influencing policies, government offices, governance. I'm sure you would definitely be excited once you become a chartered accountant. Once again, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to ICAI for this honor, and to each one of you. The future awaits for your leadership. Thank you and wish you all the best.
Thank you, Pankaj, for such a wonderful guidance to the younger ones, young minds. You see, like the way you have deliberated upon, the way you have discussed with, there is a certain parameters to be developed by each individual, and more so at the student's age. There is a saying कि कड़ी मेहनत दूर दृष्टि पक्का इरादा अनुशासन. The way you have disciplined the first level, if it starts with and actually it goes, it's a continuous. And once you are determined enough, your thought is very clear, with all sincerity, you will make it, whether becoming a chartered accountant or the journey thereafter. And there is a saying, measurement if you can measure it, you can manage it. The measurement once done by the students, they have to become a chartered accountant, and their strength and the weakness is being measured with. So naturally they are going to be. And there is a but obvious reasons ki future always speaks about little uncertain. But there is another school of thought which simply say future is certain to the extent it is being controlled by you with your visionary vision, with your own understanding, and you are controlling and commanding the minds of the others also along with it. So then you are making whatever is being thought of, you are making it certain. So we can simply say that the way you have explained, the way you have put your words to the younger ones, that will go a long way in better understanding. And that is not limiting to becoming a chartered accountant, but the subsequent journey also. We are very grateful and thankful to you, Pankaj, for taking your time out for your own professional the generations forward. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Namaskar.
Now we have with us our the head of the administrative. You see, like the secretary of the ICAI, most empowered person in the whole system, who takes care of the ICAI to execute and put the best into the system of the ICAI. He is with us, CA Dr. Jayakumar Batraji. Now I'll request him to share his words and actually bring out best to the younger minds, so that they push their career, they push he himself is from the education background, and he understands the pain points of the starting points also, and more particularly the CA students. Over to Batraji.
Thank you very much, sir. Let me begin this gathering with a timeless word that perfectly resonates with the spirit of learning and perseverance. Vidya nam narasya rupam adhikam prachar guptam dharam vidya bhog kari yasha sukha kari vidya guru nam guru. Education is the true form of a person. It is a hidden treasure that brings name, fame, and happiness. Education is the teacher of even the teachers. This verse encapsulates the philosophy behind the chart about professional success. Goyalji, Chairman, Committee for Members, Industry and Business, Chairman, Committee for Members, Industry and Business, CA Ankit Fatehpuria ji, co-founder and CFO, Zetwath Tepuria ji, co-founder and CFO, Zetwath, CA Pankaj Rathi ji, CFO, Graham Housing Finance, and other officials of ICAI who have taken the sessions on MOU and MRA, CA Nitin Jain, SSP Shri Vivek Gupta ji, Examination CA Anand Chaturvedi ji, HOD, Board of Studies Academics, Dr. Rashmi Goyal ji, and other officials from Board of Studies who are present here. As we draw this landmark induction program, which is the first in the history of ICAI, and the Chairman, Board of Studies has taken this great initiative to introduce this induction program so that all of you since beginning are aware about the ICAI, your great institute ICAI, about the ICAI activities. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each of you for stepping into the prestigious world of chartered accountancy. Today marks not just an induction, but the beginning of a transformative journey. This will test your resolve, shape your character, and prepare you to be the leaders of tomorrow. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of you that now you are a part of ICAI family, which is the world's largest professional accounting body, serving more than 15 lakhs members and students. Today's gathering is not a formality. It is a live demonstration of the Institute's unwavering commitment to your aspirations. And I hope with the various technical sessions which were there to guide you, you must have gained knowledge about the ICAI. And you all know that the profession of chartered accountancy is the most reputed, respected, recognized, and rewarded profession. And now you're going to enter this profession. And once you become the chartered accountants and once you become the member, I think your family will feel pride. You will also make us pride once you joining the good companies, when you get some positions in the companies, not in India, but across the world. Because by joining this course, after qualifying, various doors, numerous doors of opportunities will be opened for your success and happiness in your life. With these words, I congratulate all of you joining this induction program, joining the CA course. I am grateful to the Chairman, Board of Studies Academics, who invited me to deliver this vote of thanks, concluding remarks. I'm very thankful to you, sir. And I'm very thankful to our Honorable President, Vice President, all the Central Council members who were involved making this program a great success. All the best to all my dear students. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा, तब शुभ नामे गावे, तब शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तब जय गाथा, जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे